Peace, peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. We live on YouTube, Facebook, as well as my channel and Troy App channel. But nevertheless, we got breaking news. Cameron goes off on Lance on Rivera. Of course, you know that's his former CEO. When Cam was signed to Entertainment, okay, you know that's Biggie partner. So before Biggie passed, he asked make sure Cameron get his shot on the label. Of course, all that was engineered by Mace. Mace brought Cam to the fold. And we're going to get into all that. But yeah, Cameron went off on IG on Lance Rivera, okay, due to his recent interview on the dialogue. Yeah, we got callers already. I'm trying to get into the story, but the callers is they on me. You know what I mean? Hold on one second. Caller, you there? All right, nevertheless, let me get into this, man. I'm gonna go into this intro, but we're gonna come back with Cameron and his comments on Lance on Rivera. And he said some outlandish things. You know what I mean? I think it was warranted though. All right. Salute to the Reck Mob. Let's go into this M.Reck China Black all in intros platinum. Make sure it's double platinum. Keep running the numbers up on all the streaming platforms. Let's get it.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck TV.
Okay, we back. Let's get right to it. Salute to the Reck Mob. We here. Run the lights up. We live on YouTube, Facebook, my channel, as well as Troy App channel. The Streets is a Myth is out. Go watch it on his channel as well as mine. Salute to John Juan. Salute to the Real One. Salute to the Reck Mob. Salute to everybody. The trenches, everybody. Queen Wolf, China Black, SJ. Let's get it. But we here. So Cam takes to Instagram like 30-something minutes ago and goes off on Lance Rivera. Here we go. I may be doing a short live as well as a long live, but we gonna go right into it real quick. Okay? I ain't come to play with y'all. Salute to the Reck Mob. Y'all can call up the number real quick. 310-692-9055. Okay. We on Cameron Instagram. Okay. This is breaking news. You see, it says 37 minutes ago. Okay. So I'ma paraphrase the interview. All right, because homie over there, you know, all the dialogue, whatever, son on some other type of time. Okay. So Lance did an interview, and you know, this is a clip from the interview. Cam reposted on his page, and Lance is speaking on the verses, okay, the Dipset versus the Locks. You know what I'm saying? We all know how that went down, okay? We gonna keep it all the way real. The Locks smoke Dipset, okay? We know that's probably real sensitive to Cam, because that's probably one of his rare losses in hip-hop. You know, Cameron is known as Mr. Petty, and you know, but nevertheless, so the interviewer asks Lance Rivera about if Cam would have played songs from Confessions of Fire, which is Cameron's first album under Entertainment, Undius, and pretty much said, yeah, if he would have played joints off Confessions of Fire, he had #1 records in New York, things would have went different, okay? So then Cam responds, you know, I didn't watch the whole interview. I ain't got to. I do what I do. I got exclusive over here. Niggas took the blueprint. I'm on. But anyhow, so Cam responds, shaking my head. Yo, Lance Rivera, you might be right. but I will keep my opinion to myself, especially since I sent you over 20K in the last year because you're homeless and was sleeping on Jacob York couch, freeloading. I felt bad for you. You're too old to be homeless. Then asking for my connects, for book deals, movies, etc. But I talk more about it on Talk with Flea. And don't try calling me neither. You open this can of worms again. So let me tell more shit that I never said. Peace. And I don't want to hear it wasn't that crazy. When a nigga help you, when you down bad, it should only be I have nothing to say about Killer. That's my nigga. Damn. And I want to say facts, okay? Like anytime when somebody blesses you, when you down bad, when you out here busted and disgusted, okay? You better be grateful. Never bite the hand that feeds you. And this situation is kind of unique because remember, Cam was signed to UN, so the tables have turned. So, but with people, they don't know how to accept the position. Some people just be thinking off that old mindset like Cam was signed to me. It's a new day. And behind the scenes, Cam never spoke about giving UN 20K. Cam never spoke about UN being homeless. Okay, let me open these lines up because I know the Reck Mob got a lot to say. We let the people talk over here, run the lights up. I know you've been missing me live. The algorithm is doing me dirty, but I don't give a damn because I've been cooking up other things. And I got an exclusive I just dropped like an hour or so ago with the Mad Boxer, aka David Flat Sparks, speaking on sparring with Jake Paul, addressing Javante Tank Davis, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, all that. Exclusive interview. Go check it out on my channel. Go run it up. I don't give about no algorithm, okay? I am the algorithm. Let's get it. Okay, I don't care about these numbers. Let's get to the shit. Call me up, 310-692-9055. So I'm thinking, right, with Cam, going off and letting people know that he's about to do a show, you know what I'm saying, with Talk with Flea. And it's people in here saying, I just noticed you was live. So yeah, the algorithm is not pushing it out. So you got to hit the like button. This is why it's important for you to hit the like button for all the other people who didn't get the alert for the algorithm not pushing it out. Just because I'm not going live every day, I'm not being a slave to how they want me to work. You know what I'm saying? I work when I want to work. So make sure you hit the like button. But anyhow, let me get the number on the screen. 310-692-9055. Let me know how you feel about Cameron addressing Lance Rivera comments about, the verses. In all fairness, right? He didn't say anything wrong. I mean, even Cam said it. He was more or less like, yo, I wish Cam would have, played some of those joints from the on the verses. But you gotta know Cam, and you gotta know that's a touchy situation. You know what I mean? That was a big loss for Dipset and Cam. That's probably that loss is going to forever haunt Dipset and Cameron. Shouts to AdWords. He said, "I'm looking spooky in that pic." Facts, and that's why I chose it too. I just kind of was, looking for a pic that I can, just throw up real quick. When I seen that, I said, I'm running with that. Because it looked like is spooked out. And in that picture right there, Cam looking very aggressive. And then, of course, Biggie's in the mix because and Biggie was partners. You know what I'm saying? See, I was going to put Biggie name in the title and all that for the algorithm purposes, because the algorithm, is funny. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. Y'all don't even know how much work you have to do with this shit. Like, this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, we here. We gonna do the work. Hold on, let me make sure everything is right and exact. I know the Reck Mob probably trying to call. But we here, regardless of the calls or not. I'm for people just now tapping in. Hold on 1 second, call. I got you. Let me bring you in. What's going on, call? Hold on, let me bring you in. Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on, let me bring you in. All right, caller, let's get it. State your name, where you calling from. Yeah, state your name, where you calling from, and let's get it. Let's talk.
All right, this is D from Miami.
D from Miami, man. D from Miami. Talk.
Yeah, we done talked a couple times. Yeah. Hey, so check this out, Reck. Okay, so I actually watched the what is it? The thing from what is it? Art of Dialogue.
Correct.
And man, that was probably the most accurate take I've ever heard about like Biggie and the people he was affiliated with. Mm-hmm. So like the way he explained it, like with Jay-Z and Diddy, like it made a whole lot of sense. He was like, Biggie wanted his own label, then everybody was coming around. Biggie was he was helping everybody. He was talking about the Commission album that it never came out or whatever like that. But it all made sense. Like everybody was using Biggie as a crutch in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z, I guess Jay-Z was like you say, Lance and Biggie were real good friends. And then you had Jay-Z right there. And then it was like Biggie. Then it was like Nas. He mentioned, it was very informal. And I just heard you say something about that Dipset verse. I'm still mad about that, yo.
Why you?
I'm a Dipset fan. Cause man, they let me down, yo. And not only did they let me down, Cam bought his A game. You know what I'm saying? But Jim Jones and Jewel, especially Jewel's, man, that shit, man, listen. Excuse my language. That really made me, I felt some type of, when Dipset lost that night, man, that junk had me mad. I still feel some type of way about that. Then when you hear Jones talking about Nas, hey, Jim Jones, come on, man. Now I can't say Jim Jones he can make some good music. He can make a banger, but come on, dog, you cannot out rap Nas.
Oh,
it ain't even close.
We already know that.
Like, come on, man.
That's a.
I seen the young boy, the little 20-year-old. He say, oh yeah, he's better than the young dude they had on the thing. Jim Jones. He was with Jim Jones. There's this young boy that be going around saying this person's better than this person. And he tries to give his logic or whatever. It don't really make sense.
That young dude is a Jim Jones plant. You know what I mean? Because we never saw the young dude again, and we never seen other young dudes even say that. It's young dudes that call up my show that's 27 that said Jim Jones is out of his mind for saying that he's better than Nas.
I kind of squinch my eyes when my bad. I kind of squinch my eyes when Fivio Foreign. Fivio Foreign.
Yeah.
When he said what he was saying about like Nas, I'm like, dog.
He said Jim Jones is better than Nas. He was on a blog in Harlem earlier that day before he did Jim Jones podcast, and he was telling them that Jim Jones is better than Nas. So yeah.
This man showed you love, like put you on his album. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Oh, put you on songs, and you're not obligated because I put you on a song. You're not obligated to say I'm better because I showed love to you, but like, come on, man. That is
you don't respect either. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I got you.
Like you say, bite the hand.
Look, I got another call, so I'm gonna tap back in with you, or you can call back in. All right, family?
Okay, all right, for sure.
All right, let's get it. The lines is on fire. We going to address this Cameron Lance Rivera thing. Okay, mute your audio. I believe I got Janie B on the line from the D. What up, though?
What up, though, my baby? I called to check on you the other day.
Oh, word. What's happening, Janie B? What you called the other line?
Yeah, the other one, the 646.
Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I be having that phone off. What's going on? How you doing?
That's okay. I just left a message to make sure you was all right.
Oh, okay. I appreciate it. I'm just over here. I cook up when it's necessary because there's so much trash out here in media that, if it ain't nothing that's intriguing to me, I fall back, So
you know what would be intriguing to you plus helpful to some people that you love, that we all love?
Talk to me.
What's going on with these truckers? Why is they doing this crazy stuff to these black truckers?
It's funny you said that. I started doing my research that, these truckers is coming up missing and allegedly I got to say that they murdering these black
allegedly.
Yeah, they're murdering these black truckers and they MIA. So I did see that, but I was doing more research on it. That's something I definitely wanted to go live on because, I got a lot of truckers that's tapped into the show. And just in general, that's our peoples. You know what I mean?
Right. But I'll be seeing stuff, right?
I already know. So talk to me. What's going on?
I need to say this. I'm going to put allegedly out here, but I need to say this so our people can be safe.
Okay.
It's some people before they last stop, before they get there, is doing something crazy where they running out of gas where they shouldn't be running out of gas. The people, the truckers know what I'm saying. So even if they don't know when I just said what I said, they're gonna pick up on it.
Understood.
So they need to watch they people when they doing their last run because they're not supposed to even be in these spaces most of the time.
Understood.
So yeah.
Got you. But yeah, Janie B. So how you feel about this Cameron going off on his former CEO?
I don't really feel no type of way except for with Cameron. with this Cameron stuff, he got to listen. You remember the academics thing with Cameron and Mace, right?
Yeah, sort of.
And they the person that worked with them, Treasure.
Yeah.
She took up for the Breakfast Club lady, and their academics went off on her. Why did they back off of that? Like this man really didn't say nothing wrong.
Yeah,
and I get. Yeah. And I get that sometimes, because I'm in that space too. Sometimes you don't want nobody saying nothing when it got to do with you, when you got some behind the scenes stuff with them. I get that.
Correct.
But to the forefront of everything, it looked like you selective picking. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, because academics should have got the business.
I mean, they kind of like it was like some subliminals that they did.
Yeah, but he going straight after these other people. Like, okay, An ain't really got no money. Dame really ain't got no money like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why not go at somebody that's so called on your level?
Yeah, nah, you right. You right.
I love Cam and Mace, but let's just keep it a bean. You can't be backing off somebody because this looks like you selective picking.
Talk about it. Yeah, niggas definitely be doing selective politics, you know.
Like everybody get it over here. Everybody get it. So why he?
Everybody get the work. Yeah, you know that.
I didn't even got put in my place a couple of times. It is what it is. So if he said he hold a grudge and he the pettiest, then you why academics get that pass?
I don't know. That's a question they gotta answer. You know, I know they be tapped in. You know what I mean?
And I'll tell you something about this. The two goofies that got together to talk, Fabio and Old Face Jones.
Old Face Jones.
Two haters sitting up. That's a lineage of Mace. Like two niggas that Mace put on sitting up talking crap.
Talk about it.
They can't talk about Nas when Mace is the one that's on Nas level. You got put on by Nas's peer. Sit back and shut up, goofies.
Yeah, that's where we at with it. You know, just in not only in entertainment, but just in general in life. It's I don't know where this ungratefulness comes from with these people. You know, I really don't know.
And he talking about he can run with Nas. You can't beat Nas. You can't beat Mace at this.
That's
like, let's be clear. A lot of these raps that everybody so-called likes for the last 12 years, they've been Mace. He just ain't said nothing about it. He been ghostwriting for a lot of folk. Or helping them finish their verses. Like, he don't talk about it because he's so humble and he don't really care. But let's be clear, I be knowing what I be knowing.
They said you be knowing in the chat room. They saying you cooking right now, you know?
I'm tapped into a lot of situations.
Shani B tapped in, you heard? That's what's up, JDB. I appreciate you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get the camera on screenshot for the people that just now, you know, coming in so they could be up to speed with everything that's going on. So if you want to call back, you know you can, you know?
Okay. All right.
All right, Janie B. Salute.
Salute.
Let's get it. Call me up, 310-692-9055. We're talking. Cameron going off on his former CEO, Lance Rivera, for saying if he would have played songs from Confessions of Fire, it would have probably went different in that verses against the Locks. What you think? You think Un was talking out of turn? You think Un is right? You think Cameron is going overboard? Is overkill? Now let's go to Cameron Instagram. We got more calls. Peace.
What up, Reck, man? It's Snags, man.
Snags, what's happening, man? I already knew you was gonna call for this type of topic. This is your type of speech. I ain't gonna front. I ain't hear from you in a minute, but I said yes. Snags gonna tap in with this. What's happening with you, bro?
Man. Yeah, man. I've been laying low, just you know, just chilling. You know what I mean? But like for real. I'm like kind of like 50-50 with this because it's like Lance didn't really say nothing wrong, but then it's like, okay, you know, everybody know Dipset and them got smoked, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, and all of that. And I mean, Cam spoke about it on his show, like, you know what I'm saying? He don't really care about that. You know, that's some water under the bridge. And plus, he kind of respected because Jadakiss and them is his brothers. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Correct.
But it's like, okay, Lance, you got kind of tricked into, you know, kind of bringing up the verses again after Cam already spoke on it and people already know. So it's like Cam is looking at it like, yo, okay, this can just bring some more tarnish to his name because you know how the masses is going to look at it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to start talking about this joint again, and then Cam's name is going to be tarnished some more. And plus, he was looking out for you on the low, and he ain't even been saying it. You know what I mean?
I definitely know what you mean. Now, I'm gonna be honest. You know, Kim, he said it. He said, let me go to the actual caption that he wrote. He says, and I don't want to hear it. It wasn't that crazy, right? But his was this, right? When a nigga help you when you down bad, and he wrote that in all caps.
Right.
It should be only. I have nothing to say about Killer. That's my nigga. And he put the I don't know.
And then Reck, yo, man, you gonna put that picture like Lance up there? That nigga look crazy, son.
Look, I'm just trying to go live and find the quickest thing I can find, and that was the first thing. And I said, you know what? It's appropriate for what we talking about.
Hey, yo, if you and like for real, if you check out that interview that Lance did, I don't know, that nigga look like he like going through some things on that joint. I don't know, he look crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, it don't look right and exact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, So like for real, like you said, man, like if like Cam been looking out for you for like the past year and all of that, you ain't even have to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So I kind of, you know what I'm saying, feel like, all right, you know, Cam could be right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah. I want to ask you this though. How you felt about the verses? Because obviously this is real sensitive to Cam. You know what I mean? Because I didn't really say anything bad, you know, just to keep it all the way a stack. But I understand where Cam is at. It's like, yo, hold on. My nigga, you was just laying on the homie couch, Jacob York, asking me for 20 bands and all my plugs for book deals, movies, etc. You ain't got nothing to say because Cam looking at it like, hold on. Okay, I cash you out for 20 bands, but then you on this platform, all the dollar. Mind you, look at it this way too. Cam got a platform now. So Cam looking at it like, okay, mind you, I think he did Vlad or whatever. And I reached out to him. He didn't respond. He left me on red or whatever. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all a test with me anyway. I don't chase interviews or none of these niggas anyway. So that was like a few years ago because Daddy O was on my platform and he brought Un up. And he was like, you should have Un on your show. You know what I'm saying? To confirm everything he was saying. So hold on one second. Run the likes up. We live on YouTube, Facebook, as well as my channel, Troy Ave channel. Run the likes up, all right? That's how this live gonna get pushed out. Me and Snags is kicking it. So, this nigga he haven't done no interviews since he did Vlad a few years ago. So Cam probably looking at it like, if you gonna have these conversations about Confessions of Fire, me, and anything, you know, you should holler at me first. Like, come to my platform. Come talk with Flea. Come talk with Flea. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like when you in a space, right? Cam is in a space, Mace in a space. So now they looking at it like, okay, anybody that I have, you know, a 20, 30 year relationship with, they should be hollering at me first. You digging them?
Like, you know, could have hollered at Cam, you know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying? And they could have made that happen like that, you know what I'm saying? Instead of it coming to this and then you bringing up the whole versus thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, man, it's like
it's crazy, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the thing, right? I tell people certain platforms, like, you know, and you know, I ain't gotta name the names, but any platform that's in that realm, that type of realm where these niggas don't really do conversations. Because when I'm kicking it with subjects on my platform, whether it's a rapper or whoever, it's a conversation. These dudes, that shit be sounding like interrogation. You digging what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? It's a different type of vibe. So when you go on there and you taking a check, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right, exactly.
See, now somebody said something. Rob said something. Cam is ungrateful. See, I'm not mad Rob saying that, but you got to understand where Cam is at, because I feel like that when somebody puts you on, you should never say nothing bad about them. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just me. But in this situation right here, like I look at the variables, You know what I'm saying? Look at the layers. Because in that situation, the verses, this is on Troy Ave channel. Troy Ave is my partner. Go watch the Streets is a Myth. It's on my channel and Troy Ave channel. That's what we do over here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just put that in the chat room. So I'm letting them know. Because there was a couple of people weeks ago saying, yo, Troy Ave is still in your lives. Nah, he ain't still in my live. That's my brother. I go live. It premieres on his channel as well as mine and all that. Man, we rock like that. So and salute to y'all, looking out for me, because I know a lot of y'all probably, got it out for Av. So they like, yo, the niggas.
Hey yo. Side note, on Reck, man.
Yeah, pause.
I ain't gonna front. I did want to call in when Troy Ave had that when Troy Ave caught that body allegedly when he hopped over the hood and all of that. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
That's it. I'm gonna say this, man. You know what I mean? Listen, on the real, it's some shit going on. I can't really speak on that man's situation. He got to address that. You know what I mean? So yeah. Quiet as kept. You know what I mean? He gotta figure some shit out with that shit, because that shit crazy. As you know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah,
Word.
I don't even know what's going on. I wasn't there. I wasn't. You know what I mean? But I just know shit real. That's all I'm gonna say. Some other shit going on with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like another thing, I think Cam should hit up know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, be like, yo, bro, just come on my show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take down that post and we can just watch it, and you can just come on my show and just end it like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Cam is looking at it like, because everything is content. Cam already said he's going to address on Talk with Flea. So I don't know.
Talk with Flea, yeah, he
I
did
don't
say
know
that, yeah.
Tonight, I don't know. That's tomorrow. He didn't give an indication exactly when, but he just said, because it's like this, right? With these rappers and just everybody that's in the space, what I see them do, they know they can call somebody direct, right? They got them on speed dial. But if somebody says something, they looking at it like, oh, okay, you said something on this platform. I'm gonna address you, get my shit off, and then we could talk behind the scenes, and then you could come on my platform, because it's all content. So they look at it like, because the algorithm, what people don't understand, the algorithm picks up anything that's repetitive. You know what I mean? That's especially if it went off, if it did numbers. Now, if you got the response video, you got the reaction video, and I'm giving out gems right now, and it goes off too, then anything after that, the algorithm is going to pick it up and push it out. That's how niggas be doing numbers out here. I'm going to give you the game, okay? Everything is algorithm based. A lot of these niggas is not like that, okay? These niggas, they study the algorithm, or they, you know what I'm saying? They tracing everything that's going on in the algorithm. You feel me? So like, I can get deep with that, but so Cam, what he's doing, okay, since you want to put that in the algorithm, now I'm gonna put how I feel about the situation in the algorithm, and then we could probably talk about it on Talk with Flea, and we could put that in the algorithm too. You know what I mean? So he's on his content shit. He's on his content creator shit. He's looking at it from a perspective like everything is content. Okay, you want to say shit, and I know it wasn't crazy, but you know what? It's crazy enough that your ass was homeless, and I had to give you you feel me? He's butt ass naked on homie couch. Pause.
Hey, yo, Cam know exactly what he's doing too. Cam know what he's doing. He knows.
Yeah, Cam know what he's doing, because matter of fact, let's go to Cam comments. I'm gonna go to Cam comments, and I'm gonna tell you. Look, all right, let's go off the rip. You got people. Why do people insist on playing with Cam and it's a female, and she put the laughing emoji, shaking my head, and I believe Cam responded right to her. Hold on, I'm trying to open it up. This shit, I don't think hold on. I might not be logged in on this computer, so I can't open up all the, but I'm gonna go through some of the shit. Cam responded, and I think he was like, facts type of shit. Why do people even play with me knowing that how I give it up? You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Somebody else was like, I think want to be in the next Omar Gooden movie. The comments is fucking
Kevin's a fool.
right? So then somebody says, this is not even a diss, bro. Right? And then there's more comments. Look, somebody said this. The art of dialogue strikes again with the laughing emoji. Another friendship loss. See what I just said about these platforms? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You niggas go on these platforms. These niggas don't have your best interests. And like I said, it's not an interview. It's not a conversation. It's more like integration. You know what I mean? But you're going on there for that little check, whatever. I guess you niggas need that. And now look, you can't even, hopefully it's not that deep. Because Cam get real petty. Because if
it can be super petty.
A nigga gonna need another 5 bands. You know what I'm saying? It's real like that out here. It's spooky out here. I'm gonna be honest, yo. I tell people, man, be very grateful. Man, when I tell you, it's a lot of
man. Like for real, Reck, man. It's like a lot of bad energy out here, man. You can do for people all day, but the one time that you don't have it or something, they'll like do a complete 360 on you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Nah.
Crazy, man.
It's crazy out here, Snags. But man, I appreciate you calling up. You can always call back because it's always a pleasure kicking it with you, somebody that know they shit. And Snags, let them know where you from again.
Southside, man. Southside, Jamaica, Queens, man.
Currently
in VA.
Oh, okay. You in
757.
VA? No doubt. What's happening in VA, man? What's going on with them niggas out there, man?
I don't know, man. I've been hearing things about a lot of missing kids, man. They've been missing a lot out here.
Yeah, from DC to VA, man. I've been hearing about that too. The last month, it's been crazy. I heard it's like over 34 missing, kids and black women and truck drivers. There's a lot. Shouts to Janie B. She mentioned that early. So we're gonna definitely address that. We're addressing it now. We addressed it earlier, and we're gonna definitely bring more awareness to that because that's crazy, man. That's our peoples right there.
Yeah,
I appreciate you, Snags. You know what I mean? Tapping in. Salute, King.
Salute.
Right. Let's get it. Run the lights up. The line's on fire, okay? I know. Let's get it. We're going to read these comments from Cam because not only Cam, who this?
Nana from Philly, man. You knew I was going to call in.
Oh, what's going on, family? Talk to me, King.
Oh, baby, man. I've been waiting all day for this podcast.
Man. Talk to me. Let's get it.
I don't understand this. This dude Cam is out of his mind. Like, you know what's amazing? It's amazing to me when people get a deal. Like, when like Cam was popping like 3 years ago, but he wasn't popping to where he is now. But he's clearly showing you that he wants to be in these rooms with Jay-Z because he completely flipped. Like I watched that interview, bro, last night. And he just completely turned the whole narrative. Oh, I was speeding. When I got over to Rockefeller, I was speeding. And, damn, man, I totally understand. I'm older now. And I thought that verse on Pound Cake was about me. I'm like, Cam, you capping. First of all, those lines were for beans. It was not for you. You wanted to get at y'all. Ben had issues. So why are you asking Bleak? Bleak was a paid for hire. Bleak wasn't involved in none of the day-to-day business. You need if you was a real boss, you would have got Lance up there and asked him them questions directly.
I said
how
that.
Are you gonna, how are you gonna sit there and call Lance broke? First of all, if you go back to '97 when he saw Lance, doing the Big Papa video, Lance didn't even need to give him a deal. But he said, I'm gonna give you the deal off the strength that Big was gonna sign you.
Exactly.
Like now you're biting the hand that feeds you and you talking crazy. Like, bro, just because you in pocket with Steve Stout, like, come on, bro. Like he just looks crazy. And it's just and then sometimes, bro, when I'm watching the show with Cam, the way he glazes Jay now, it's just crazy. Like he'll sit there. I remember the one time I was sitting there listening to him, and he was talking about Jay versus Nas, and he's just like, yeah, sometimes, I talk, sometimes, when Jay's, I like to listen to Jay because, like a girl said, like, I don't want to have to think about what but you said, but I'm like, weren't you the same dude who Jay, like, you were happy as shit when Nas allowed you to perform on stage? Like, bro, like, Jay's not going to do nothing for you, but then you go and back talk Jay when he went and texted you talking about, don't we do well together? Like, make up your mind. Are you, like, like what room do you want to be in? Do you want to be in the room with Nas, or do you want to be in a room with Jigga? Like, you gotta kind of make up your mind around that. And at the end of the day, we don't. So I mean, because at the end of the day, you can do the Nas type of deal and do the Nas type of business. Nas is about to make 100 M's or even be a billionaire, and he didn't have to go down the route that Jay-Z went down. So you need to find. So he needs to figure out which band he like. You know what I mean? What's the phrase they say? Like he has to figure out who he wants to hitch his wagon to. Because just the way he's moving, he's just looking crazy. Wow. But you know what they always say, bro? Like you got all the people he's disrespecting. Like he's gonna have to see them at some point. You know what I mean? And M.Reck, you a hip hop historian. Let's go back to '97. The way he talks about Lance. Keep it real. When Cam came out, because I remember when Cam came out, I looked at him. I thought he was just Mace's little man because I didn't really understand who Cameron really was. Because when he came out, he kind of was like, he was dancing, trying to be like Mace. Like his flow was, he was trying to do a little bit of Biggie. You know what I mean? Like he didn't really know. He didn't really have it. And then he said, "Oh, the stuff I wanted to do." Cam, what did you want to do? Like you didn't really have a vision of who you really were as an artist yet. You were really trying to figure it out. And all Lance, and you can't blame Lance at that time because Lance had just finished working with the greatest rapper ever at that time. So he's going off of what he thinks is gonna work for you. Come on, bro. Is he gonna take your vision or a dude who just went diamond? Because Big's album sold 10 million records. So what's he gonna trust your vision? Like, come on, bro. Lance was a mastermind, bro. Like he just worked with Junior Mafia.
He definitely is a mastermind.
Yeah, he worked with Junior Mafia. He helped them go platinum. He made Kim a superstar because at the time she was the best female artist ever. I mean, her, Foxy, you know what I mean? But it was clearly Kim. So I mean, if he had a track record, but it just looks weird to me, bro. Because it's like me just sitting there, bro, and just watching that interview and him asking Bleak the questions. And then, bro, you know what really hurt me, Rex? You know what really bothered me? He was trying to ask Bleak questions about Dame because he was trying to have him go at Dame. I said, bro, like, bro, you know when you be around somebody and you know they just asking questions because they want to see if you're gonna go at them. But he realized that Bleak wasn't gonna go at him, and then he had to double back, bro. Let me tell you something. When I was watching it, bro, I was ready to throw my phone out the fucking window. I mean, sorry, out the window. I'm sorry, my bad. I cursed. But I was about to throw my phone out the window, bro. Like, bro, like, how you gonna do that to your man? Like, bro, like, listen, Dame got his ways. But Dame, but he saved you, bro. Yeah, you said that you couldn't afford when you moved to Jersey, and you said you were struggling, and then he even said, "Oh, I was in the audience watching Jay perform when he did what's up, came at Prodigy and all that." I said, "Yeah, look at you. You were struggling, and you had to go to Jay-Z performance to be in the audience, and Dame came and rescued you, brought you over to Rockefeller, helped you get platinum. Like you were a gold artist. You were barely even going gold." And then you asking Bleak about, "Oh, Dame making me vice president." M.Reck, how many times before, like 10 years ago, Dame used to, I mean, not Dame, Cameron used to stand up and say, "Hey, look, Dame offered me vice president because he's my man. I'm going to take it." But now he's talking about I was speeding. Like, bro, you really kissed the ring.
Damn. Yo, you broke that down. I ain't going to hold you. Your assessment is kind of right and exact. You watching everything. Damn.
Bro, you know, bro, he is kissing the ring, bro, because bro, he thinks that because at the same, he's thinking that okay, like if I get in good graces with Jay's going to throw me a bone, bro. Jay is a chess master, bro. He's laughing at you. He is laughing at you. And Bleak only came up there because he wanted to promote his podcast. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't, and bro, like I said, I understand why Dame, and bro, sometimes I'll be sitting there with Dame and I'm like, damn, why is Dame saying this? But then, because Dame has his ways. You probably even know Dame, but Dame has his ways. But at the same time, a lot of times, Dame is right. Like, Dame is right about a lot of things he be saying. And Cameron, for me, bro, he's just a big disappointment, bro. And I'm going to say something that's going to be a little crazy. You know how I usually go on Jim Jones? But I can understand why Jim Jones is mad at Cam now. Cam is two-faced.
Damn. Wow.
Cam is two-faced, bro. He's one of them people that, bro. He's one of them people that once he gets what he needs, he's gonna throw you. He's gonna throw you to the wayside. I'm scared to be friends with a dude like that.
Yo, you cooking? I ain't gonna front. Look, this is what I'm gonna do,
bro. I'm scared to be friends with a dude like that. Because back when I was younger, I had dudes like that have those. When they're around you, everything is good. Because, bro, we've seen this story before, bro. Because remember back in the day, when Mace was him and Mace was beefing back in '98, and then remember when Stan Spit was around,
correct?
And then Cam sent Stan Spit to battle Mace, and Mace didn't know, and then when Stan Spit beat him in the battle, he went uptown to go see Cam on Kim's good stuff. He sent people to do his dirty work. Cam is that dude is a lizard, bro.
Damn.
That dude is bro.
Yo, fuck a snake. You said that dude is a lizard. Call that nigga. What's that shit that eat everything? That lizard that eat what's that shit called?
No better than me.
You know that shit. What's that shit? Reck Mob? That shit that eat everything. That should eat a goat. That should eat whole.
Yeah, bro. Scary, bro.
Called? Is a Komodo dragon, I believe.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, bro.
That nigga a Komodo dragon.
Yeah, bro. He's scary, bro. It's scary, bro, to watch him, bro. Because it's like you saw him, bro. I remember, bro, when I first watched It Is What It Is, bro, he was so humble, bro. Him and Mace in the pocket. Him and Mace is popping. And he would be like, yo, man, like he would talk about Un. He wouldn't say too many crazy things about Un like that. Like he'd be like, I kind of understand. But bro, the more money he got, the more fame he got, bro, he started showing people that ass. And bro, I pray he better pray that it is what it is and talk with Flea. Them deals don't go. Cause like so, hey man, I don't like that, bro. I'll leave you on this note, right? I just think, and I'm gonna put this message out there. People need to really appreciate when people do stuff for them, bro.
Fact.
You know, like at the end of the day, they don't have to. You know, people don't have to give you an opportunity. So I understand that people, like, he may not be happy with what Lance said, but at the end of the day, Lance was your big homie. He did give you an opportunity. Dame gave you an opportunity. Dame may not have the money he had back then, but you know what, though, Rex? You know what I love about life? There's another opportunity to come back up again. So don't ever write somebody off because you up and you having an interview with Bleak, and you think that talking to Memphis Bleak, he gonna tell Jay and make it seem like, oh, Cameron humbled himself. Nigga, get out of here.
So the whole Bleak play was a play for Jay. With Cam getting Bleak gonna talk with Flea.
Open, because I saw the way Cam had his hand. You saw it, bro. M.Reck, you a smart dude.
Yeah, salute.
You from the street. You saw the whole body language. You saw Cameron's whole body language. He had his hands folded like he was in school. Like, teacher, please. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He had his hands folded like, like he, like, you know when you give a teacher an apple because you want an A? That's kind of how he was. He's like,
damn.
Hey, did I do good? Did I do good, Bleak?
Yo, you know, bro, you going in and I'm loving it. Let the people know who you be. Let the people know who you be and where you calling from.
Oh yeah. Not from Philly. Yo, Reck, I'm not gonna hold you up too long because you got me on my box. But I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get offline. I'm gonna send you a donation though.
Salute, King. Appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. Peace.
Always a pleasure, Reck. I can't wait.
How you spell your name exactly? I gotta. Huh?
N-A-N-A.
N-A-N-A?
Yeah.
So it's pronounced Nana?
Yeah.
All right, got you,
Yeah.
Nana. So I'm locking you in, man.
M.Reck, you the GOAT.
Salute, King.
I'm gonna listen to the rest of the show.
Thank you, bro. Peace.
Yep.
Shouts to Nana, man. Nana's on fire, man. We got to get to everybody. We're going to get to everybody. Peace.
Peace. It's me again, M.Reck.
Wait, what's happening?
I sat up and thought about some stuff like, if Cam want to get back at because of that horse and carriage debacle with him and Mace, why don't he just say that? I had forgot clean about that. Like, why don't he just say what this really is?
Nah, you right, because that's really where it stems from. You know what I'm saying? Because remember when he said to Mace, because him and Mace was still cool when Cam actually, when Mace pretty much said, yo, I'm gonna need 50 for the video, 50K.
What he said was he said get 50, pay me 50,000 from your
budget.
From your budget.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then put in his ear that your man's gonna charge you, and then Cam started this whole craziness with Jim and everybody else at Mace.
Janie,
like be mad at yourself, Cam, because I'm getting real sick of you. You getting to be like 50 right here.
Woo! Damn. Run the lights.
Like you reneged on your childhood friend for Goofy Jim Jones and let that Goofy on your screen put that in your ear about that money. But if he's talking about biting the hand that fed him, unfed you, Dame fed you and got you out of all kind of drama. You've been talking about these people for years.
Damn. Run the lights.
But let's just call a spade a spade. That came from the horse and carriage. If you ain't gonna tell the truth, you shut the fuck up, Cam.
Damn. It's smoke. Yeah, you know Cam listening. You know they listening. You know what I mean?
I know, because when I read what you put up there, it seemed like he had just got out the chat.
He be peeping everything. Salute.
I'm on him. You know, when I'm on him, I'm on him.
Nah, that's a fact. But I appreciate you tapping back in and dropping that gem. You right though. Is this all stemmed from this? Actually, Cam probably still mad that him and Mace got into that, and that was due to because said, "Yo, your man gonna charge you 50K." You know what I'm saying?
But wait a minute, M.Reck. This is on Cam, because it don't make a difference. It don't make a difference what somebody come to me and say about you. I'm not going to change on you because of them. So that's on Cam that he took that debate. If that was your friend, if that truly was your friend, that nigga shouldn't have been able to get in your ear and maybe I would have thought maybe my friend needed the 50,000.
Look. See, this is the thing.
Because that wasn't the first thing that he had did for him for free.
That's a fact. See, people got to respect, your position. Mace at that time was on fire, a superstar. And the fact that you was able to get it for 50 when he could have got a crazy number, could have got 6 figures at that time.
Yeah, back then they was paying $200,000 and $300,000 for that type of stuff.
That's a fact. So 50, that was a play. That was a,
And before Horse and, not to cut your wisdom, but before Horse and Carriage, he had already did some free stuff for Cam.
Yeah, he did did the feature for free and everything. Matter of fact, he got him his situation.
That too.
He took him to Biggie. So, but it is what it is. We'll talk about that. Janie B, great assessment as always. You can tap back in. I'm gonna get some more callers on this line. All right. All right. Peace. Shouts to Janie B. The line's on fire. Let's get it. We're talking Cameron, Lance Rivera, and just in case you didn't know, Lance Rivera is Cameron, former CEO. Okay, he was on the Art of Dialogue, and he mentioned, Cam should have played songs from Confessions of Fire, and it would have been a different verses with the locks. Okay, let me know how you feel about this. Is Cam, in overkill mode? Is Cam justified? Was wrong for speaking his mind, pretty much saying that Cam had some heat. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't play it, So, but like, I tell you what's going on. It's all about content. Okay. It's all about content. Who knows? Lance and Cam already spoke. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm not playing. I don't play these games. You never see, especially with people I really rock with. I'm not doing, no disrespect for no algorithm or content. You know what I mean? Period. Not with my peoples. I'm very respectful. I cover this content from a real, respective aspect, opposed to a lot of niggas is nasty with this shit. Run the likes up. Salute to the Reck Mob. Let me get to all these missed calls. I know a lot of people just call me back because I don't want to call you and say, yo, Reck, I spoke to you already, because I don't know what's what. So call me up, 310-692-9055. Okay. You just got to keep calling back. It's like the radio station. I know you're called 1,000,000 times, but y'all got to keep calling, because also this app gets how can I say it? There you go. The app gets overworked. I got my brother on the line, JR. What's happening, JR? Salute.
Yo, salute, man. Right.
Salute, King. Talk to me, man.
Yeah, nah, man. Look, I think both of them got a point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think there would have been nothing that would have saved them from the locks. To be honest. I'm just keeping it real.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We just keeping it 100, bro. Like nothing would have saved them from the locks, bro. Like, I mean, the locks just got too many. And it was funny because before that versus happened, I was talking to my cousin, and he was a big Dipset fan back in the day, all that. And I was telling him, I said, yo, the locks is gonna smoke their boots, because they just got too many street joints. And once again, when you're doing it in a versus, it's a lot even about energy. It's not even about how big the song is or whatever. It's about how you delivering that song live. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So I just didn't see it happening, bro. I mean, I get what Unsure big himself up, big his moment. I get what Un is trying to do there, but nah, there would have been nothing that would have saved them, to be real with you. That's a fact, bro.
Nah, hold that thought, JR. I agree with you. I gotta promote this, man, because I got a fresh interview up. It's been up maybe 2 hours. Salute the BG. Salute the David Flat Sparks. Okay, pro boxer. That's my man. He sparred with the best of them. During the time when Jake Paul was fighting Mike Tyson for the exhibition, my man David Flat Sparks sparred with Jake Paul, and we just did the interview a couple of days ago, and he addressed Jake Paul, Gervonta Tank Davis, and just things that was on the landscape in terms of boxing. So salute the complex. They just posted the interview. Let me just give a give some shine to that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second.
Hold
on.
Congrats on that. Congrats on that.
Nah, salute. So y'all could go check that out on my channel. But if you tapped in the complex, I'm gonna put the link in the chat room real quick. And hold on one second, good brother. Let me, because I gotta promote what I'm doing as well. We talking about Cam and his platform and these other niggas' platforms, but M.Reck TV is running it up over here for real. You know what I'm saying? Independently. You know what I mean? So nice. The link is right there for the interview. You can click on the link. It's a story, they did a great write-up. Salute the Bernadette, aka BG. Salute the David Flat Sparks. Great interview. I did the interview, I filmed, edited, uploaded it, and everything, multitasking. And go check it out, man. He's talking about I'm gonna tell you, my man Flat, aka the Mad Boxer, is going crazy on TikTok too. It's going crazy on Instagram. It's going crazy on YouTube Shorts and all that. Let's run the numbers up on the full video, okay? I think the shorts in like 15 hours is like 60,000 on TikTok. close to 30, and then Instagram 30. So we over like 100 and some change with my man David Flat Sparks. Go check it out. And Complex just posted it up like maybe 30 minutes ago. Go click that link or just watch it on my channel. You know what I'm saying? So and I post up a screenshot. But nevertheless, let's get back to, like you said, it don't matter what Cam would have played. It wouldn't have helped him with the locks. You know, I gotta agree.
No,
with that.
No, I would. Nothing could have saved them.
I gotta agree with you on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
and real quick, because I don't want to hold your line up.
No, you good.
I just I just got checked back in. I just came back, from vacay and all that. So
salute. How'd it go, JR?
Now everything was love. You know what I'm saying? We spent a little time in Missouri, then we shot down to Texas. I was down there with some of my family members and all that down there in Texas. So it was love. It was fire. You know what I mean? But I did, when I got back, I started checking in on some things. I just wanted to touch on something real quick on that Nas live you did, where your man was bugging. You know what I'm saying? Fabio was out there wailing, talking reckless. I want I want to touch on that real quick because
let's get it.
The show somebody has said they always talking about Jay-Z's a great businessman. I never thought Jay-Z was a great businessman. I always say he's one of the best politicians. One thing about Hov, that dude know how to he know how to do the spin. You know what I'm saying? Like he can spin things a great way. I never really saw him as great. He's very smart at the spin. Linking up with Beyonce and you know what I'm saying, making himself seem bigger. Because I never really thought that Hov was that international. Just my opinion. I never felt that he was like this. Because Ja Rule outsold him, right? Ja Rule was outselling him. Nelly was outselling him. Eminem was outselling, you know what I'm saying? But he was just always relevant. And he loved them, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? New Yorkers and things like that, and particularly in America. But I never felt like his reach went out of America like that, like in a big major way. But you didn't feel that, right? Like over the course of the years, you felt like he was you felt like he can get into that ball game, like that he sold even more records than it really actually would feel like. So I always just
I'm
feel like he's the best politician.
They've been cooking the books over there. Let's just
I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I mean?
Jay-Z started the cooking the books in terms of hip hop. They've been doing it since the beginning of the time in the music industry, but in terms of hip hop, Jay-Z and the counterparts that's in the fold with him been cooking the books. Okay, they've been cooking the books on the sales, the streams, all that. That's what they do. That's just what they do. Okay, because Jay-Z's a master manipulator. Like, it's always like, and I'm gonna just say this: he's a dope artist. Gotta give him. Yeah, he's one of the goats. I gotta give him that for a lot of different reasons, but it's the rollout. It's everybody that is in the fold with him. God bless the dead, Clark Kent. DJ Clark Kent. Anytime Clark Kent had a mic in his face and he would just bring Jay-Z up just cause, you know what I'm saying? He would bring up Jay-Z more than he brought up himself. Like, think about it. If Clark Kent knew he was going out like that, he probably would have looked back like, damn, all these interviews I did, I brought up Jay-Z more than I brought up what was going on with my career. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with everybody else. Just think about it, right? Maybe a couple of years ago, remember when Jay-Z did that verse for Khaled, Hov did, and they was trying to say this is the best verse ever, and I'm like, this shit was cool, but y'all niggas is your extra sauce.
Yeah, wilding.
Yeah, like this shit was cool, like, you know what I mean? But it is
master manipulator, bro. Like I said,
master manipulator.
Master manipulator, and like I said, the best politician hip hop has ever seen. I ain't gonna hold you right now. Like, that's what not the best businessman.
Yeah.
I would give that to like the Diddy's. Even what Nas is doing right now is smooth. On the low.
Now that's
what I'm saying. Word. So there's been plenty of good businessmen. Even Dre. I mean, think about what Dre did over the course of his life. How he let go of his he gave Suge all of that. He said, "Yo, you know what? Take all of that. Let me just get up out of there."
And over.
And then reinvent it. Word. Like, when you talk about businessmen, we have a lot. So I don't know, but he's one of the best politicians. I just want to touch on that because I wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all of the content you put out, man. It was fire, bro. I'm just catching up right now.
Thank you, bro. Do me a favor. Make sure you watch the interview with David Flat Sparks. He's really nice, and he's from Brooklyn. Like, son, get busy with the hands. You know what I'm saying? And
copy that.
Yeah,
will do.
Yeah, it's on the channel. He's addressing Jake Paul, Javante Tank Davis in a good way. Like, he ain't on there hating or dissing nobody. He just letting you know.
You know I'm hating. Yeah. You know I mean he ain't hating, but I'm hating. That's some bogus stuff right there.
No, but I'm a get with him because when we did the interview, we was just talking in general what was on the landscape. So this shit rocked the whole boxing world with the announcement of Jake Paul fighting Javante Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was waiting for the rematch with Roach. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody. So we got to address this. So when we did our interview a few days ago, we was just addressing what was on the landscape, and I got a lot more. You're gonna hear us address the Crawford versus Canelo, just a lot of different things. That's Roy Jones versus Floyd Mayweather, because Black know his shit in boxing. Like, you know what I mean? When you hear these assessments, you're gonna be like, oh, homie really got some boxing knowledge. He really knows, and he get busy too. So I want everybody to check the interview out, you know, and you know, he was just basically saying he was sparred with Jake Paul, and he was, you know, like going light because he didn't want Jake Paul to send him home. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he like, yo, I could break the nigga up. I could do him dusty, but, you know, I'm here, you know, I'm gonna do light work. He said, I'm doing light work, going light, and the nigga rocked me. You know what I'm saying? And wind up getting a black eye. So yeah, go check the interview out. It was a dope interview. You know what I'm saying? Then he said, that's when I knew I can't play with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm a boxing head, so you already know what time it is.
Yeah,
you already know I'm gonna be on one.
Salute. So, yeah, leave a comment.
Like I said, I want to hold your line. It was good to chop it up again with you. Let you know I'm back. I don't know if you got I sent you something too when I first got back, so I don't know if you got that, but
yo, I'm gonna check. Thank you, bro. I know how you do. You always hold me down, so I haven't been checking it, but I'm gonna check it as soon as I get off the live. I appreciate you, JR. I know you hit that
facts, yeah.
Like you do.
I want you to know.
Nah, you
yeah, man. I sent you something.
Thank you.
Because I was supposed to send it before I bounced, but what happened was, you know what I'm saying? Like one thing led to another, and we got about it. So.
You always support me and you know, the whole M.Reck TV brand and all that. So salute to you. Thank you. You ain't never got to worry about that, bro. And I appreciate, because you ain't got to do it, but you do it. And I appreciate you, JR, from the bottom of my heart.
Yo, it's nothing, man. It's love, man. And salute
to you. Love.
And I ain't say this earlier. Salute to the Reck Mob, man. One love, y'all. I'll talk
to
you in a minute.
Salute to the Reck Mob, my brother. Peace. All right, y'all. The line's on fire. Let's get it. We're talking camera. We got people from overseas tapping in. Make sure you hit the like button, y'all. You got to hit that like button so the algorithm can push this live out, because I know a lot of y'all are not getting the alerts. So if you want to keep getting the alerts, push the live out by hitting the share button, and other people going to get the alerts. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yo, it's Ted calling from the UK. Woke Brothers winning right now. You know that, right, M.Reck?
Say it again.
Woke Brothers winning right now.
You said Woke
Brothers winning right now.
Oh, salute.
Yeah, we winning right now.
That's what's up. About goddamn time. You feel me? Salute. Salute.
It's like, yo, you run the tape. You run the tape. Like, it go like, yo, from Diddy to Jay-Z to all this stuff going on. Like, you know, like, you just a regular cat growing up, watching everything, like, in the, you know, from the TV, you know, on the radio when you start to record, and then you gotta wait for that song to come on.
Yeah.
If that song don't come on, like you missed it. It's like, it wasn't on YouTube. You could go listen to that joint like 1,000 times. Like, you had to like literally spend some time in front of that radio, waiting for that song to come on, like giving it your attention. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna just make it short. Like, you know, like Jay-Z, man, no. Man, it's like, don't put no man in front of yourself. God in you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, he's just a man just like everybody else. Puff showed us he's just a man. He's like a worse man than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I could go on and on. I know the thing about Cameron and that guy. What's his name? The guy, the manager, who said he was with Puffy and all them.
Lance Unreal.
Yeah, yeah, everybody beefing right now. That man. I watched some of his interviews and like he was about to cry. Cause what he was saying was true. What about all the frontliners? What about all the Craig Mack? Like, yo, I saw that thing when he was with the white guy. He was like, and that guy, he was like, he gave his soul to, like, bruh. It's like, come on, man. Them cats, like, what they was going through, man. And now everything come out. You just think like, bro, hey, my mother was right when she said, boy, stay home, boy, and go to sleep and go to work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, my brother. Tapping in, bro.
Yeah. Take care, man.
Thanks, bro.
Right.
Salute. Peace. And we got people calling from worldwide, man. The line's on fire. Call me up. Let's get it. We're talking Cameron going off on Rivera. Peace.
Yo.
Yeah. Who this?
This Cam from DC. What's up, man?
What's going on? Cam from DC. Talk to me.
So I want to say something about Cam, right? Like, I'm a huge fan of Cam.
Uh-huh.
We listen to Cam heavy in DC, but it seems like he's selling out right now, bro.
Damn. Why you say that?
It seems like because like everybody who helped him from Dame, Jimmy, it's like he going out his way to put his foot on their neck, you know?
Wow. Keep going. We listening.
Nah, it's just, with Dame, I'm a big fan of Dame, and it just seemed like everybody in the industry from 50 Cent and, all these people, they shitting on Dame right now. And it's like Cam, he recently did the interview with 50 a few months ago, and that was after 50 was, every day 50 was posting about Dame, like dissing him, and he had went on, what's that dude up there? $1 million worth of game. He dissed Dame in the interview. Then he go Cam doing the interview with 50. Like it just seemed like some backstabbing stuff right now with him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm disappointed as a fan. As a fan,
Damn. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. And the fact that you are from DC, because a lot of people from DC is still mad at Cam for playing Rico, aka Alpo.
Nah, we not mad, bro. Don't believe that. DC love Cam.
Okay.
DC love Cam. Don't believe that, man.
Okay.
Nah, that's not true at all. Cam was just here like a few years ago at the Howard Theater. That shit was packed. Like that's cap, bro.
Okay, I'm glad you let me know. I'm glad you let me know.
That's cap. Yeah, because I was at the show and it was packed.
Yeah, but you do remember Cam did a whole press conference on that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other thing. He did a whole press conference about getting shot in DC, and when the nigga shot him, he threw up the Rockefeller sign and all that, the diamond sign.
Yeah, but that could have been some street shit, but like most people fuck with Cam, they fuck with Dipset, It's not like that, man. It ain't like that at all. Not anymore, It could have been some, some old heads on that, but nah, we fuck with Cam for real. But I'm just disappointed, man. Like, like Jimmy was the muscle, then you do all that shit on Jimmy. Now Jimmy was disloyal when he went over there with 50, but he said why he went over there with 50, Cam left them niggas fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you supposed to do?
Yeah.
So, that's all I wanted to say. The whole thing, it just, like I said, man, everybody's speaking their truth right now, and I'm glad that came out and he talked about how Puff didn't do shit for Bad Boy, the artist, Junior Mafia. He talking about how Jay was stealing all Big's rhymes. Like, everybody coming out. Gene Deal been speaking for years about everything, in the industry. But, like I said, that's all I really wanted to say. I can't kick nobody when they down, and it's just like Cam, he just becoming a disappointment. He was in Happy Gilmore too, so I don't know if he feeling himself because he in the movies now, and you know what I mean. Like, it just seemed like he's not solid no more, you know.
Damn.
Crazy. It just seemed like he definitely got a check from somebody. Just his actions have shown, you know, that he switched up.
That's what's up. I appreciate you tapping in. Is this your first time calling the show?
This is my first time calling. I try to listen when you live. I don't always catch your show, but I wanted to tap in today because I actually caught the show. But keep doing your thing, man. We fuck with you in DC heavy, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. On the next time you call up, try not to curse so much because you know the algorithm.
I got you. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
All right, man.
I appreciate you, Cam.
All right, man.
Let's get it, y'all. The line's on fire. Call me up 310-692-9055. We talking Cameron going off on Lance Rivera, former CEO. You know, his former CEO that he was signed to. And I think Cam is definitely, you know, going over and beyond. This is overkill. But you know, I get it, but at the same time, this is somebody who gave you that shot when nobody else is going to give you that shot. You know, in this world, that's where we at, man. It's like, for me, I'm going to be honest, anybody that put me in a position to get money or put me on, even though I had to put myself on, but if that was the case, it's like, yo, I'm going to holler at them behind the scenes, but I ain't really got nothing bad to say because I know what that feeling is. You know what I'm saying? But this is the world we in, you know? It's just crazy. Peace. Peace. You live. Caller, you live. You live, caller. All right, next caller. Y'all gotta be ready. I don't know what y'all be doing, you know, but when y'all call the show, you gotta be ready because I'm gonna answer the phone. Nevertheless, I'm gonna read Cam response to for the people just now coming in too. Let me I get back to the calls. Let me put that on timeout. But also let me highlight this too. Make sure you go to Complex. They got the new M.Reck interview with David Flat Sparks. You know, he talked about sparring with Jake Paul. He talked about Javante Tank Davis, you know, and you know, him not fighting Lamont Roach. Talked about a lot of things. Floyd Mayweather in a good way. Mike Tyson, he has a lot of boxing knowledge. We did a dope interview. Complex covered it. You know, Complex is one of the top mainstream media news sites. I can't really call them a blog, but we could just call them a blog if you want to just, you know, put them in that space. But yeah, it's one of the top mainstream online medias covering M.Reck TV. Salute to BG. Okay, I'm gonna put the link in the chat room, and I'm gonna give y'all a glimpse of that. You could run the numbers up on the interview. You know, it's on my channel. You know what I mean? The shorts is doing crazy. Run the numbers up on the long form interview. I put it up like 2 hours ago. Here go the link for that. You know, I gotta promote what I'm doing. We talking about these other niggas platform. I always gotta promote what I'm doing because I put myself in position. I didn't have a Lance Rivera. I didn't have a Jay-Z, a 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I cover everybody's shit, but at the same time, I gotta cover my shit. Literally. You know what I mean? Because these niggas that I'm covering, they don't be covering me, but they took the blueprint, but that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Listen. Yeah, so this shit is serious, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, go to Complex, run the numbers up, and watch the number, watch the interview on my platform, run the numbers up on M.Reck TV. We're gonna get to these callers, but I'm gonna get to this Cam response. Let me take this off the screen real quick. Let me stop this because I want to showcase what I got going on. Okay. Complex, salute to them. Look, so on the top of Complex news, Jake Paul's sparring partner gives insight into Javante Davis, Mike Tyson, and more. Okay, written by Bernadette. I'm gonna just call her BG because I don't want to jack up her last name. So it says David Flat Sparks, an undefeated light heavyweight with a 3-0 record, has quickly become one of boxing's most colorful personalities. Facts. Wow, this is a dope article. Known as Mr. All Call Outs are mandatory. Wow, she went in. Sparks recently shared his behind the scenes experience as Jake Paul sparring partner for the most hype exhibition bout against Mike Tyson, and offered candid insights into Tyson and Gervonta Tate Davis. Sparks revealed that his invitation to Paul's training camp came through J. Leon Love, a longtime figure in boxing who now works closely with Paul. This is a dope article. He put the call in. He told me to send my info. Next thing I know, I got a ticket to Puerto Rico. Sparks explained on M.Reck TV Thursday, August 21st. All right, y'all can read the rest, but listen, man, it's lit. Go check it out. Complex, that's the link. I just put it in the community page too. So let's get to Cam. I had to showcase that. Go watch that interview on M.Reck TV, the long form. Y'all did the numbers on the short form, but now the long form is out. I need you to go run the numbers up on that too. All right. I just put it up like 2.5 hours ago. Let's get it. So Cameron, right? I'm gonna break it down. Let's go to Cameron page real quick. I got this. I got the screenshot. So Cameron posts on his Instagram. Here we go. Run the likes up. Salute to the Reck Mob. I gotta, stay on these lives because the algorithm trying to keep me out. My max was at 500. Ain't that crazy? But anyhow, Cameron posted a clip from the Art of Dialogue platform with Lance Rivera, his former CEO. And Lance said, well, he was asked a question about, do you think if Cam would have played some songs from his Confessions of Fire album, it would have been a different outcome with the verses, against the Locks. And Lance said yes. He said, because Cam got a lot of #1 records that was big in New York, and it would have been a different outcome. So Cam takes to his Instagram and goes banoodle. You know what I'm saying? With unsaying that, to me, he didn't say anything wrong, but I can get it. Let's go there now. All right. So Cameron responds, shaking my head. Yo, Lance Rivera, you might be right. He said you're right. But I will keep my opinion to myself, especially since I sent you over 20K in the last year because you're homeless and was sleeping on Jacob York couch, freeloading. Damn. I felt bad for you. You too old to be homeless. Then asking for my connects, for book deals, movies, etc. But I talk more about it on Talk with Flea. And don't try calling me neither. You open this can of worms again. So let me tell you more shit that I never said. Peace. And I don't want to hear it. It wasn't that crazy. When a nigga helped you when you was down bad, it should have only be. I have nothing to say about Killer. That's my nigga. Damn. Run the likes up. About to open the lines back up. Cameron hit with the ether. I seen a couple of people in the chat room feeling like Cam is ungrateful because is the one who put Cameron on. Let me know how you feel about Cameron and his response to Rivera. Okay. Let me get this on the screen. Hold on 1 second. I got y'all. Real quick. Boom. I know you're trying to call in. Call me up. I see the calls coming in. Call me up 310-692-9055. The line's on fire. We're gonna make this quick because a lot of people trying to call. Caller, state your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean. Let's get it.
What up, though? This is Weedy, man, calling from Detroit, man.
What's going on,
And
Weedy? Talk to me, King.
man, nothing much, my guy. But I don't know, man. Cam, he looking a little lame out here now, man. It seemed like he didn't changed up. I don't know, it might be the money or what, but I feel like if that's your big homie like that, you could have called him and said like, hey, man, I ain't like that interview you did. You could have had Art of Dialogue take it down, but didn't even really say nothing too bad about it. He didn't even say nothing bad about him. That's what made me.
But that's
like,
what
man,
Cam said.
I don't know.
But look, I want y'all to understand, and I don't know if you was tapped in early on the show. This is all for content. This is all for them niggas to stay in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? That's what this all is about. You know what I mean? Trust me.
That's major crazy because I feel I'm at this point, man. Rappers need to put the mics down, man. Hey, don't do the podcast and y'all destroy y'all image, nah.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? You say that they think it's easy to just jump in this shit, and it's the same thing when rappers jumped on Instagram. Remember, you was like, damn, this nigga a lame now. Like it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
You know, niggas started really, exposing themselves on Instagram. They doing the same thing with the podcast. You put these niggas got the mics in their face. These niggas is crazy because
hey, the mics turning these boys into CIs, man.
Damn, CIs, damn.
Yeah, CIs, man, because they talking too much now. Like it's just like I never would have thought I'd see dudes I grew up listening to talking like this and rapping like that.
Damn. It's crazy out here,
bad,
man. Stay in your lane. Sometimes you gotta just stay in your lane. But respect the architects that really do it. But I love that it's happening. I love that people like you were saying what you're saying. So, because they tapped in, so they need to hear it. They need to hear like you niggas out here wilding, fucking it all up. You're coming into space, fucking it up. And
I think we're really hey, one more. Hey, I think we're really messing them up with 5-year-old forum, man, saying that Nas thing, man. Hey.
Damn.
He really making the rappers look bad with the podcast.
It's crazy out here,
these
man.
Dudes gotta shut their mouth, man. They talking too much. I ain't never knew for these dudes to talk this much. Like this is out of hand.
Out of hand, out of pocket. These niggas is doing a lot. But I appreciate you. Let the people know,
for sure, man.
Let the people know who you be and where you calling from again, my brother.
Oh yeah, this Weedy, man, calling from Detroit, man, Motor City, man.
Yeah.
What up, though?
What up, though? Salute to the whole Detroit. All right, Weedy, hold it down.
For sure.
Peace, King. Yep. Lines on fire. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Peace.
It's Reck.
What's going on? Who this?
Boulevard Rod, kid. What's going on?
Boulevard Rod. What's going on, my brother?
Hey man, I'm gonna make it short and sweet.
You good?
I don't see where Un said something wrong. I think he was just giving Ken a little advice. I agree with JR, peace to JR, that even if Cam did break out that album, like Un said, the Lox would have put foot to ass anyway.
Exactly.
They would have lost anyway.
Exactly.
They would have lost anyway.
Jadakiss was on one, and just
he was on one.
Run the light. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking at the numbers. Y'all wilding. Run the lights up, man. We live on you.
Oh yeah, they messing with your numbers. They messing with your numbers.
Yeah, they messing with the numbers. That's why I be telling people this shit, man. Look, a nigga fighting with a lot of shit. They suppressing with the numbers, everything. You dig? So the fact that I'm live on this topic, and come on, man, we know better. You see how
you know what it is. We
see the cause is crazy. It's like
yeah. You good, man.
Yeah, I know. I be wanting the people to know, like, yo, look, I know you watching the content, but make sure you share this shit because I'm fighting out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting the machine. You know what I mean?
Right.
To give y'all
good, man. Yo, but one thing I want to say, I agree with everything that you said. I think you told the truth. But the one thing I want you to be truthful about, take that Richard Simmons jump short suit off, dog.
Yo,
I don't know what.
Yeah, I was looking.
I don't know what.
I thought I was bugging. I'm like, yo, what the fuck this
son.
on?
Where do you wear it? And then you got the towel in your hand like you're sweating. Nigga, what's going on?
Un looked crazy.
Word. But peace to Un though. Yeah. With his legs crossed like that. With his
he should have said, yo, look, man, just from the neck up. You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah, right.
Chest up.
Yo, you know
what I'm saying?
Art knew what he was doing. Art knew what he was doing.
These niggas don't care.
Nah, but I think Cam a little emotional, man, and he trying to get some clout. Somebody gave him a bag or something because he definitely changed. That's on some real.
No doubt.
That's on some real.
Boulevard.
Reck, always.
Peace,
homeboy.
Peace.
One. Reck Mob.
Reck Mob. Let's get it. The line's on fire. We talking Cameron, Lance, Rivera. Run the lights up. We here, man. I don't know what the algorithm is doing, but I'm working through it. Whatever. Fuck it. It is what it is. It is. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck.
What's going on, Janie B?
Did I just see him in pink with them thunder thighs on there?
Thunder thighs. Pause. That's a fact. You look crazy. You know what I mean?
You know what's really crazy about all of this stuff?
Talk to me.
Cam keep on bringing up his son told him that he shouldn't respond to all of this stuff, and he not gonna respond, but he keep responding. It's exactly like you said it is. He got that deal. They got that deal with Revolt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Talk with Flea is not only just on YouTube, it's on Revolt too. So he getting a double check.
Yeah.
So, but in my mind, me and you was talking about it on here. We already said that May should go on and get Bad Boys like Snoop did Death Row. And make it something. They just sitting up here regurgitating what we saying on here. That's all I'm coming up with.
I hear that.
They need to pay you.
They need to pay
you. You PR. Every time you do one of these shows and you highlight them, we get on here and we talk about things, and then you drop some jewels on them about what they should do. 6 months down the line, they doing it.
Hey, I'm glad you said it. They tapped in. That's what I said. What I said, on the live before last. I'm like, yo, we cool. You know what I mean? Salute to the rappers I rock with. You know what I'm saying? That's in this space. But y'all gotta break bread. You know what I'm saying? If you really rock with me like that, you really got my best interest. So, I put it out there, and it is what it is. But for the most part, Janie B, the Reck Mob, and myself is holding me down. You know what I'm saying?
And we always gonna hold you down, but we telling them niggas hold you down because they some snakes.
I'm with you. You know what I mean? But look, I'm putting the work in. Look, before these niggas was in this space, I was here, and when they come and go, I'ma still be here. You know what I mean?
And tell Coco Chanel I do make great collard greens. I cook all great soul food. I'm the soul food queen.
I hear that. The soul food queen. We're gonna have to give you that, the AKA Janie B, AKA the soul food queen. What up?
I told you I used to sell all kind of dinners and card games and some other stuff.
We got to get that going. I want to feel like we need to do a M.Reck TV fish fry, something like. I don't eat fish, but a chicken fry. I don't eat no seafood. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's getting spooky too. I want y'all to do your homework with that seafood too. You know what I mean? So.
Or turkey chops. We can fry you some turkey chops.
Yeah. So, but on that note, Janie B, I appreciate you. I'm gonna take some more calls, but I'm gonna keep pushing this complex look too. Make sure you check out that interview with my guy David Flat Sparks too, Janie B.
I checked out the short. I'm gonna check out the other one when we get off of here.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Right.
Appreciate you too.
Let's get it, y'all. Make sure you check out that David Flat Sparks interview with M.Reck. It's on my channel, the long one. And y'all definitely show love on the shorts. I need you to show love on the full interview. All right, it's a 9-minute interview, and he goes in, speak about boxing in a great fashion. on legends, as well as, everybody that's in the boxing space now doing their thing. So we're going to be doing a lot of assessments. So get used to that. Me and Flat was doing assessments back maybe like 15 years ago or close to it. We back at it. All right. So on that note, let me see who's calling because the lines is on fire. I see 917-705. I see 313-808. I see 313-469. Okay, the lines is open, y'all. So if y'all trying to call, just hit the lines because the app be getting overworked. So sometimes it won't even come through. So you got to keep calling. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, let me what I'm gonna do is it's something else I wanted to play for y'all. Because I got more context to stuff. Hold on 1 second. Now, see, this is the thing, right? Now that everybody's in the I guess you want to call it, I don't want to just say podcast space. Let's just say everybody's in the content space, right? Your favorite rappers, even actors, ball players, everybody, right? But a lot of them is losing themselves in the space, like callers that called up not too long ago said. Because a lot of them, they lost their mystiqueness. See, that's the thing with the entertainment world, right? And even with social media and even in this space, that's what it gave you in a law, a mystiqueness when people didn't know that much about you. They just knew that you was dropping an album or you had a show. But when they got to see you on a podcast every day, and I'm talking to you sign artists and so-called legends that's now doing podcasts, you're messing up your legacy. You're messing up your mystiqueness. Okay? You're doing weird shit. Okay? You're talking too much. You're saying weird shit. So that's a part of the package too. As somebody that's a celebrity or whatever, it's the laws, the mystiqueness that make people be like, yo, I wonder where such and such is at right now. I wonder what, this person is doing right now. Yo, that nigga's my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? It have you clueless guessing. But now you be like, man, that nigga probably somewhere gossiping on some Wendy Williams shit. You feel me? Because a lot of these niggas come into space thinking, like, I'm gonna be honest. When you cover content and you do interviews, it's a difference. But it's now you got people who do gossip. They don't know the difference. See, for me, I'm not saying, oh, Cam might be feeling like this about no, Cam said this, and I'm covering it verbatim. Said what he said, and I'm covering it verbatim. It's not me speculating on what they saying, and you dig what I'm saying? Now that's gossip when you start coming with your own opinions and putting words in people's mouth. There's a difference between journalism and producing content and gossip. Okay. I was never in that whole gossip space. That's never, Wendy Williams, she's great at that. And I think Tasha K, that's what she does. She's great at that gossip shit. But a lot of you rappers, y'all niggas is, Tasha K minis and Wendy Williams minis out here. You're looking spooky out here. You men looking crazy. But you got to learn that, Hold on, what's going on? I know I'm seeing people calling, but it's all right. Let me refresh the app, y'all. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I got y'all. Because I'm seeing people call, but the call is not coming through. So I apologize for that. Because a lot of people be calling and it makes the app shut down. So I'm trying to, refresh it so everybody can have their fair shake at giving their assessment. So if you called and you didn't get through, you can get through now. Call me up 310-692-9055. Let me read these comments though, because the comments was phenomenal too. Let me refresh the comments on Cam page. Them comments is fucking platinum. Them comments. Let's go to these comments. Hold on one second. I want to show y'all the comments, but until the calls come through, let me take this off because I want y'all to show I want y'all to be able to see the comments. Hold on. So what I'm gonna do? Boom. Look, I'm going to Cam page. These comments, I ain't gonna front. Yo, some of these people that be leaving comments, it be some of the funniest, responses ever. I knew that was gonna happen. Peace. 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 747-328. Peace. Can't hear you. Call back. All right, let me get to these comments. All right, so look, we go into the comments where Cam left that post, going off on right? So, somebody left a long ass comment. Oh, that's unrespond. Oh shit. Your man unrespond. Let's get it. Where we at? 437 and we at the 141 mark. So responds to Cam. Let's get it. Hold on. Let me shut the lines down. Unrespond to Cam. Let's get it, y'all. Breaking news. So Lance unrevealed and make it big on the screen. Pause. All right, you see, this is Cameron page and let me screenshot it before it get deleted or he might delete his own comment. Let me screenshot this. All right, hold on. All right, I'll get back to the whole thing. But says, let's start with the money you sent me. I really appreciate it at the time that you sent it. I really thought it was a birthday gift. And for the record, it was $9,500. Wow. I'll gladly send it back if it was a loan. Now addressing my gracious host, Jacob York, who had a $20,000 a month condo in Beverly Hills and hosted me while I was developing Fulton Street for Amazon Audible for Fulton. As it pertains to your movie connects, your Hollywood connects came from me. Check percentage credits. And don't talk with Flea without me. We have a real relationship discussion. I told y'all in the interview, I don't come out and defend those guys. And just like that, they put you and Fat Joe out there as pawns. I also do the Jada and Joe show. Fulton Street coming soon. See? It's all a play. It's all a play, like I told you. Now y'all can call up. It's all a play. Look, he mentioned, I come on your platform, talk with Flea. Then he mentioned, because Fat Joe posted earlier today, it was like some liner notes of Biggie Life After Death album. Like it was like, I guess the first liner notes. And Fat Joe, I believe, did a record with Biggie, and it showed in a liner note. So he was basically, because went on Art of Dialogue and said Fat Joe was capping about him doing an album with Biggie. So Fat Joe, I want to say like a day or so, posted the liner notes in the credits showing that him and Biggie did do a record. You know what I'm saying? This mysterious record or mysterious album that nobody heard. Fat Joe, you said an album. You never said a record. Now a record, we can understand. That happens all the time. Because I got records with people that I never put out. You know what I mean? Known rappers and all that. So it happens. Okay? You said an album though. Okay? Cut it out, Joe. So he mentioned doing appearing on Talk with Flea as well as Jada and Joe. So when Joe posted that, I saw that too earlier. I knew Joe was responding to saying what he said about it was never a Fat Joe and Biggie album. Okay, I told you I cracked the code with this whole shit. These niggas is doing all this shit for content. Okay, the fact that they got each other number, niggas is on Instagram going back and forth, allegedly exposing personal business. Okay, if you can't read through that shit, then I don't know what to tell you. This shit is all scripted. And it goes back to you niggas is fucking this shit up. You industry niggas, y'all niggas, I think all you niggas need vacations. Like really, like long extended vacations. Because now it don't even hit the same. You feel me? Let me get the lines open. You know, we covered Cameron going at Un, and then we got Un response to Cameron. And he's pretty much just saying, you know, everything Cam said, but also, like I said, he's going to be on Talk with Flea. You know, and he's going to be on Jada and Joe. But yet, when I reached out, and Daddy O was on my platform mentioning Un in Fulton Street first, and he was like, yo, I'm going to set up the interview with you and Un, or if you want to reach out to Un, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, reach out. I reached out to Un. You know, I think we might have had like a little back and forth in the comments. You know, like he liked the comment, responded to a comment, vice versa. So I hit him on the DM. Like, yo, you know, I'm trying to mute your audio, caller. Yeah, mute your audio. Peace. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I want the people to hear you. Hold on. I want the people to hear you. Hold on. All right, so let's get it, my brother. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean.
My name Real. I'm from West Oakland, California, man.
All right, what's going on, Real? Talk.
Ben, basically, I want to thank you for everything you kind of showing right now, and it's some game that we've been missing for a while. Mm-hmm. What I see as 39 years old, I see our black people kind of doing so much to be on camera and so much to be this celebrity that we don't even give a damn about each other no more. And it's starting to scare me, man. It's starting to scare me. I feel like I'm out here by myself, and I see our people just running for this damn camera. You know, we shaking our ass. You know, we shaking our ass. We selling drugs. We shooting each other. All that type of shit on camera, and we happy about it. So once again, man, everything Cameron going through and all I'm going through, it's all about some money. All this is WWF. We done been through it before. We know how it looks. And I just want to thank you once again for being able to even talk about this, man, because I'm trembling right now. I'm out here in Richmond. I'm from West Oakland, by the way, and I'm out here in Richmond, and it's cold out here because we don't even know each other. We worried about a camera and some drugs.
I hear that, man. Listen, man. Hopefully everything work out for you over there, man. You dig? I send positive vibes and, you know, prayers and everything for you and your peoples. Salute, man. Appreciate you tapping in and you understanding what I'm bringing to the people, and just, you know, I'm bringing a lot of informative information to the people. I'm not going to keep you in the dark because this shit is getting WWF. These niggas is coming in the space, really fucking this shit up. And, you know, I'm glad y'all see it in real time. I'm saying it, but at the same time, you see it in real time. As I'm covering it, you see everything I said, it unfolded while I was on this live. You feel me?
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. I had to call in, bro. Once again, I say thank you. And this ain't gonna be my last time neither, bro. We gotta really scare our people into doing the right thing.
That's a fact, man. Appreciate you, King. Salute.
Same to you, bro.
All right, peace. Run the lights up, man. The lines is open, man. Everything I told you all this is a play. All right? These dudes got each other numbers. Okay? Peace.
Yo, Reck, what up, man? This Snags again, man.
Snags, I know you see what's going on. Did I not call it?
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to say that earlier, but you know, it's like
some people just don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and just like you said, this stuff is starting to look scripted, right?
Yeah, shit is all a script.
Like, but a lot of people don't understand that there's other things that are scripted out here too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Talk about it. Let's get it. Snags. Fuck it. Let's talk about it.
You know what I mean? But you know, only the ones that's on a higher frequency will like understand that.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So I just want to leave it at that, Reck, and salute, man.
Salute, good brother. Like, but I want to ask you this though: the fact that you saw this shit unfolded while I'm still live, and mind you, I didn't even, I should have refreshed earlier. I would have caught it. It's crazy. Like these niggas ain't even let an hour go by.
Yeah, like it's like
damn.
It's like damn, son. You don't even know how you end the game and don't know how to play it. Play it right.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I told you these niggas came in here and fucked this whole shit up. Like your favorite rapper, your favorite CEO got the content space looking nasty, the YouTube space and everything else, IG space nasty. These niggas is way older than me too. These niggas got this shit twisted.
Yeah. Like so pretty much Lance is going to probably end up on Fat Joe show.
No, he's going to end up with talk with Flea, then Jada and Joe show.
Okay.
Yeah, he mentioned it. Look, he says, let me see real quick. And he said, hold on, I'm gonna say, hold on. But he says, okay. And he said, what he said? And don't talk on talk with Flea without me. We can have a real personal discussion. Once I heard that, I was done. And don't talk. Look, and mention his show too. Look, hit. And don't talk on talk with Flea without me. Hint, Cam, hint. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
right? What is going on?
Fuck, yo, shit, you can't make this shit up. Like, it's bad enough my man had that get up on all the dialogue. It's like, even for me, right? If would have did an interview with me, I would have said, yo, look, homie, I'm going to just get you from the neck up. And he would have been like, what? You like my outfit? I'm like, to be honest with you, son, your shit looks kind of spooky. You dig what I'm saying? He would have laughed, but he would have respected it. He would have been like, nah, see, you out for my best interest. But I'm glad y'all niggas get on those other platforms and them niggas really got you niggas looking crazy. Y'all
looking crazy.
Y'all already looking crazy, but now you up there, like nigga said, you got a Richard Simmons get up on.
Hey, yo, Reck, you love me.
I'm just being real because, yo, people looking at me like, all y'all like, yo, Reck, what's going on with these rappers and these CEOs, in the space now? I don't know what's going on with these weird ass niggas. These niggas, I'm baffled just like y'all. I'm trying to understand, like, if y'all niggas is really getting money and been getting money in this shit, why you niggas don't know how to conduct yourselves as men? What's going on with these niggas?
Hey, yo,
it's almost like you know how back in the days, right? You be like, yo, son, shorty a jump off, don't wife that, right? And then you're like, yeah, I know what time it is. And then you see the nigga, going out on movie dates, restaurants, and then
going out on dates.
And then 6 months later, you see shorty with the baby bump. You like, yo, son, I know you ain't. Yeah, son.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's how these niggas is acting with this podcast case. These niggas is acting like this shit is some new pussy. Like, yo, my nigga.
Yo, this shit is crazy out here, Reck, man. Oh, man. This nigga Fat Joe, all them niggas, man. Like, what?
Listen, man. Like, I don't know what's going on with you niggas, but I'm saying it. Me and the Reck Mob. y'all niggas look crazy, man. Yeah, y'all could have at least like just Cam, you did what you did, right? You should have waited 24 hours. Something.
At least, man. Dang, like this nigga.
God,
he ain't even wait like an hour, right?
Nah, he was responding in 45 minutes. And what happened was he probably, wasn't, on Cam page. So as soon as he saw the post, he responded right away.
Right away.
Like it's crazy. And look at the info. And I told niggas, I said, yo, the Omar Good and Cam shit was a play. And I said, yo,
exactly.
When Cam mentioned the movie percentage, he was letting you know.
Yeah. Letting you know.
Go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Without going saying go watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, like see,
if you know,
like,
you know.
Like I said, Reck, man, people they don't read between the lines.
Yeah. And I'm over here keeping it super official for y'all. I'm really working hard, man. I listen.
Yeah, definitely.
I ain't setting up no plays. Anybody, look, I'm gonna say this, and for those that know that when Aguilar called the show and he was out of pocket and did all that shit, and then like 2 weeks ago, I seen the nigga and it was on a live, and for those who was on a live and seen how it got addressed, that wasn't no play. It wasn't no play. Right. We called up. I haven't spoke to him in 20-something years, and I told y'all from the rip, I don't go back and forth with nobody on the internet. I always say, yo, it's on site. Anybody that said my name in a disrespectful manner or my brand, I told y'all, ain't nobody from my hood ever played with me like that. I ain't gonna allow none of these niggas on YouTube to ever play with me like that. So that's why I never went back and forth with nobody. It was a couple of niggas that got disrespectful with the brand, and I said, yo, and one of them niggas, he already got beat out his clothes. Niggas beat his dreads off. So I don't even know why he playing though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, and that's the thing though. We cool. I'm up here on some cool shit. Like, you see me, we laughing, covering content. So when a nigga get out of pocket, I be like, all right, say less. It's on site. You know what I'm saying? Have that same energy.
Exactly.
So these niggas, these rap niggas, all that shit is WWF. You know what I'm saying?
WWF, man.
This is Ric Flair, Giant, Hulk Hogan, all that shit.
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, man. Like, these niggas, they messing it all up. Like, I don't even look at not only me, but the people. The people not even looking at y'all niggas the same. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Like, damn. Lance, man, this nigga man.
Man, salute to Tato Mills. I gotta do that shirt. He said it's calm lit today, Reck. Thank you for reminding me. I was just telling my man the other day I gotta do the calm lit shirts, you know what I mean? Because that's the lingo I came up with when I did it live like a few weeks ago. I gotta come with calm lit shirts. That's the new lingo.
Calm lit,
calm lit. It's
I like that.
Yeah, it's calm lit today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really nothing going on, but Cam, thank you, and
lit though.
It's calm lit today though. Thank you. I'm gonna give him the credit. You know what I mean? It's calm lit today, courtesy of Cameron and Lance Rivera and M.Reck.
Rivera.
You feel
me? Man.
So, and don't try to take the calm lit and run with it too. That's another thing too. Niggas, next thing you know, niggas is calm lit podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, nasty niggas be. And I'm telling you niggas, I told y'all, what y'all don't understand, I know the trademarking shit. So trademarking goes off who's the first one to use it in e-commerce. Okay, so that's already documented. So I already spoke to the trademark officers. Let your niggas play. Go ahead, and I'm gonna run it up on you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know how the shit work with trademark. So go ahead and jump out the window. I'm a cash. Yes, that's what niggas do. You see
niggas,
a post. A nigga do a whole campaign. Calm lit podcast coming soon. That's how crazy it is with this shit. Don't take the calm lit. That's already under the M.Reck TV brand, Reck Mob, and Reck Mob too. You see niggas biting, y'all niggas gotta let these niggas have it in the comments, whether it's they Instagram comments, whether they YouTube comments, and the only thing they're gonna do is probably try to block you, but they're gonna turn their comments off. And
turn their comments off. Yep.
That's how you know they expose. So expose these niggas. They're gonna expose themselves. You see these niggas biting, like, yo, man, pay homage to M.Reck and the Reck Mob, nigga. You got that from
man.
Y'all niggas is doing this shit because of Reck, man. Stop playing, man. Just salute. Cause look, for me, right? I'm salute when I'm inspired by Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie. These niggas came before me. These niggas are my OG. Of course, Cool G Rap, Rakim, Redman. These niggas is, super. These niggas is gods. These niggas is superheroes when it comes to rap, right? But I pay homage. So if I dominate the space, right, and I made it to where it is, I'm one of the pioneers, right? How come I don't get that same homage? You feel me?
I don't know, Reck. It's like this, man. It's like, niggas be feeling like they stooping down, like they bowing down to you because they shouting you out. Like it's what's so hard about
they
that?
doing me a favor. Like, they really doing me a favor.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But look, think about it, right? Instead of looking at it like, oh, homie open a lane up so I can eat because shit's spooky for rap. Instead of looking at it like
that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yo, like if I see
there's nothing wrong with saying that.
It's facts. If I see a nigga, right, that go outside, like, all right, my sister got a loop and I can't say what it is, right? I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna paraphrase. My sister called yesterday. And she said, this is what I'm doing to make some side money. She said, I'm buying XYZ for $14 and I'm selling it for $700 because that's the price it goes for. I said, wow, that's a crazy lit. And
crazy.
So if I was to do that, the first person I'm gonna salute is my sister. Salute to my sister for put me on the game. Thank you. And what I'm gonna do, take her out to dinner and just to show her that I'm grateful.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what's like it's the like frequency and energy out here. It's just like niggas just be on some like corny, sneaky type stuff, man. Like I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna say this though. It's all love, Snags, man. We gonna keep being G'd up because I say this though, man.
Yeah, man. You already know, man.
I'm cut from a cloth that's not even made no more. Okay, you feel me? So I sleep well at night. These niggas have nightmares. Okay, these niggas can't. These niggas got bloodshot eyes. You feel me? Look, and look, I only sleep a couple of hours and I sleep well because really, you only supposed to sleep just to recharge. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't need
exactly
a long time. I be fucking charged up, and I'm a Scorpio, so I'm up 3-4 in the morning cooking up. I might have went to bed like maybe 11 o'clock, 10 p.m. charged up, and then now I'm lit. I'm cracking all types of codes. You dig what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Yeah. So these niggas is up all night like fiends, like crackheads, like Pookie. You know what I'm saying? Like Pookie and Carter. You feel me?
Exactly.
In his mouth. That's how they feel about the internet. Like them niggas, the internet got these niggas going crazy. They looking like Pookie. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
You niggas is Pookie. The internet got you turned out, my nigga. You feel me? The internet got you niggas turned out, and I gotta call you niggas out. You niggas look bad out here, man. Y'all niggas, yeah, go ahead.
And another thing, Reck, man, I kind of like somebody called in earlier. I think her name was Cam or something, right?
Yeah, from DC. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I kind of sat back and thought about that. Like Cam probably got a nice bag, man, and I don't know, like he. And now that his show is on Revolt, That's another thing right there that's giving it away. And you over here, like, I did see that interview last night with him and Bleak. And it seemed like Cam was kind of like, I don't know, like you know, he was kind of kissing ass, like sucking off dudes, man. Like,
you right, because callers called up the show saying that. You know what I'm saying? The homie, I think Nana, his name is. He called up and exposed all that about Cam, and the female that called up, her name is Cam from DC. She said this.
Cam, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Cam, man. I ain't gonna front, man. I like Cam. I like his music. Me and Cam chopped up a few times, but if that's what the people saying, yeah, Cam, you may want to, you know, kind of like ship up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know?
Man. Like, you know, it's his energy is a little iffy now.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, Killer, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know, but Snags, man, I appreciate you, man. They calling up crazy. I guess they want to get, you know, they want to on the on response, but salute, Snags. I appreciate you. Yeah.
All
right. Yo, look, man, I love the Reck Mob. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about unresponding in Cameron comments in less than an hour. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck. It's JR from the lower, man.
JR from the lower, man. I know you see what's going on, man. Talk to me.
Yeah. I had to just check. I had to tap in. I was really a first caller for something else, and then the last two callers, y'all went ham. So I want to piggyback off of that real quick.
Okay.
I want to salute you as well as they just did for keeping it standing so tall, and also, you know, a lot of the mob already know, because I've been listening to you for a while, and I've always thought that the mob is astute, and we got a lot of brothers and sisters that use their spiritual eye to see through a lot of the red tape. But I appreciate you because you break it down for some people who ain't woke, you know what I'm saying, who ain't alert yet.
Yeah. Nah, thank you,
so I just want to salute you.
And I
want to salute you for that.
No doubt, my brother. Now I appreciate it. I mean, it's my duty to do that. You know what I'm saying, for y'all. I'm not gonna, you know, pull a wool over your eyes. Never. I'm never gonna hoodwink y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna keep y'all in the light. You know what I mean? You know, family first and foremost. You know,
and like the brother said, you don't be playing no gimmicks.
Nah.
You know, you bring up a topic, you let the topic go to the floor. And if you do have an assessment on the topic, it's neutral. It's not like, oh, I'm over here, I'm over there. It's always down the middle. So I always can respect that. You know what I'm saying? And the second thing I wanted to put out there real quick, because this is the real reason I was calling. Come on, y'all. You know, the mob, we got to get them likes up.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people in them room.
Come on.
There's a lot of people, you know, eye hustling. We got to support our brother to make sure that, you know, his rhythm goes out there, because he can't always be on the show.
Come on.
Doing this for us. So we want to back him so that anytime he does do this, it goes out to everybody we needed to go out to. So let's just support our brother, man. That's all I wanted to say, Reck. Yo, stay tall, brother. One love, man.
We are. Thank you. One love, bro.
You already, man.
All right, Pete. JR, my brother, man. I appreciate the love. See, like for me, it's the things like that. Mute your audio, caller, please. Caller, mute your audio, please.
Yep.
Yeah, you live. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean, caller.
Yo, M.Reck, it's not again. I'm sorry, I had to call.
Nah, it's all good. I'm glad that you called back. Let's get it.
No, because after I saw you posted, the first thing that came to my mind was something that you said, and I was like, you know what, man? Yo, you know what I think happened? I think Cam was in your comments. I think Cam was in your comments. And I think the blowback got him on the phone. He called Lance. and then I think they put the play together. Because I think Cam would have left it alone if you didn't, you know what I mean, if your callers and his Instagram comments went a different way. You know?
Oh, these niggas is tapped in. These niggas is very much tapped in, man. So tapped in that, like I told you, these niggas mimic everything that I did and do. Is crazy. And then also, like even like Janie B, salute. And even JR, when 50 said what he said about his BM, about he went on his grandma maybe like 3 weeks ago, and he said, do anybody know a show that I can call and speak on my baby moms? And everybody knew what time it was because I was the only nigga who really covered it. Shanique Wood Tompkins responding to, his baby moms being, smutted out by Puff, the other baby moms and all that. So everybody knew, Reck, he throwing shots at you. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, we know you niggas tuned in. I know this is one of the top shows, the best shows ever, because it's no other show like this. There's no other energy, no other format like this. You dig what I'm saying? I even see niggas doing StreamYard, right? Not being on live like how I be, you see my avatar. I'm seeing there's a lot of niggas doing that now. I'm like, damn, I thought you niggas wanted to be on camera. Me, I don't care about being on camera. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, but M.Reck, I didn't know till you said it though that you actually were trying to get in contact with Lance. I didn't know that you were trying to actually that interview. But because I did see the Daddy O interview that you did a while back, so I didn't even know that you were trying to reach out to Lance. So
I sent him a DM. I sent him a DM maybe 2 years ago, like right after I did the interview with Daddy O, because Daddy O was giving me a lot of information on Lance. I didn't know they was rocking like that. And Daddy O was mentioning the whole Fulton Street docuseries. But the first time anybody heard about it was on my platform. And I reached out to Lance because Daddy O said, yo, I'm gonna line that up for you and Lance to get up and do an interview, whatever. And I just took it upon myself to hit up Lance in the on IG in the DM.
Yeah.
I think the nigga left me on red. You know what I'm saying? So
but let me defend you.
Yeah.
Let me defend you, Reck. This is the problem that's going on. They keep going on these rappers' podcasts. These dudes ain't journalists. So, like, for example, if he came on your podcast, there's a lot of things you could talk to him New York related that you gonna understand. Like the only problem that when I watch that Outer Dialogue interview, there's a lot of like nuances of things he don't have a clue about when it comes to New York hip hop.
Ding. Hold on, Nana. Say that again. Say that. I don't think they heard you. Say that shit again.
There's a lot of things that you can speak to that went on in New York hip hop that you're gonna ask questions that Art and all these dudes don't know anything about. You know what I mean? You know all the intricacies. You know all the things that happen. You're just so tapped in. So there's things that you're going to be able to ask that they're not going to know. That's why when he went on the last 2 interviews, they were terrible. Like when he did it with DJ Vlad, it was a terrible interview. Vlad doesn't know New York hip hop. Vlad's a West Coast guy. He barely even knows West Coast hip hop. So if you're going on if you're going to go on his platform, you have to be ready to just expand on everything you talk about. But one thing I always liked about you was you bounce off the guests. You give them the ability to talk, but then you also have the ability to add additional questions. You know what I mean? And you do that great job. You do a great job even with the people who call in. You give us a platform, and then you give us insight and things that we don't know, because we all don't know everything. But you've been around so long, you have so many good connections that you can kind of give us that knowledge, and that's why we're able to grow in our knowledge of hip hop, and then we have good dialogue. But I
appreciate that. I want to say this, and for me, I piggyback off y'all sometimes. Y'all bring some ill perspectives. That's why I love going live, because the things that I might have forgotten about, Janie B or Nana or Snags or JR, or bring it up. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. You know what I'm saying? So, it's reciprocated over here. You know what I mean? Y'all do the same thing for me that I do for y'all. So salute.
Absolutely, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that was one of the best interviews. I told you before, one of the best interviews I watched was the one that you did with Mace. Like the way you got that open up, he's never opened up like that. Like he's done so many small interviews like here and there, but when I got to learn about who like inspirations, and then you know what I mean, like how he was mentioned like King Solo and going different places and learning like how he was able to kind of do the multiple syllables. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what M.Reck got in that water over there? How's he getting Mace open? That dude never opens up for nobody. So I was just sitting there and I'm learning all that stuff. So that's why I wish that a lot of these dudes would understand that. Because, bro, at the end of the day, M.Reck, I know that they're playing with the numbers. I know it is man versus machine. But you got to understand, these dudes ain't going to be around forever. Yeah, they get in the bag. but you got a bigger bag that you're gonna get because you've been doing it so long. So, you know, God's got a plan for you. Like these dudes, they one trick ponies. They don't know how to interview. Like they don't. Like, bro,
That's a
like
fact. That's a fact.
Like, bro, I was watching that interview last night, bro. Like, I didn't talk too much about it. But the biggest problem I had with the interview was, like, bro, why is that? Why are y'all so afraid to ask him about the Haven? Ask Memphis Bleak about the Haven. You would have asked him.
Oh, you know that. First of all, that's my brother. I might just call him right now just because you brought him up. You feel me? You know?
Why y'all scared? He's from Brooklyn. Ask him.
You know why? Let me tell you why. You know why.
Okay.
You don't want to rub Jay-Z the wrong way. Okay? That's all.
Okay.
That's why.
And okay, and then he's scared, and then it was funny because he was asking him questions, and the reason why I didn't like that interview, because look, bro, when I put on some of the platforms, you know what you're gonna get. Like I remember when I was watching Art of Dialogue, I only turned it on because it was Bokeem Woodbine. You know what I mean? But I would never watch. I don't watch Art of Dialogue for him. I'm watching it because you know what I mean. The person on there. So when I turn it on and I put it on with you, like for example, when you do an interview with Gene Deal, you're gonna give Gene Deal a free space. You know what I mean? He's gonna feel comfortable to share his story, and you bounce off of him. You know what I mean? And I like that. I don't like when I watch these interviews with these dudes, and then they don't have a clue. Like, bro, you about to do an interview. You don't research your subject, but one thing about you research, bro. Like you research your subject, you know what you're talking about, and I'm like, yo, that's why I'm like, I like tapping in.
Thank you. But it feels good. That's why I do it. I do it for people like you who understand an M.Reck interview is totally different than these other dudes' interviews. It's a conversation. It's a whole different vibe. It's a conversation. So that's why I let these niggas, you know, all they're gonna do is oversaturate the market and push themselves out. So me, when I do an interview, I make it special. It's once in a blue because I know these niggas is, you know, they putting out fast food. I'm hitting niggas with that soul food. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't going nowhere.
Salute.
You ain't going nowhere, right?
Salute.
Yeah, and one thing I want to tell you real quick. I can't I wish that Bleak would have been real, and like he needs to be honest, because like another person, like there's two people that I really think they need to really like share their story, and I really hope one day they from Brooklyn, dudes that you know I would really want to see an interview with. DeHaven, like bro, like stop asking. Like hey bro, I didn't like last night when he was asking him about Jazzo and Sauce Money. What the hell does Memphis Bleak know about the hard pack? He was not around, but like you keep asking him. He was asking him questions about the when Jay-Z and Sauce Money and Jazzo, and I'm like, come on, bro. You're asking you're asking because what he was doing in that interview was that it's like when the things didn't go well with Memphis Bleak not dissing Dame, it's like he wasn't even prepared. But I'm like, if M.Reck was doing that, M.Reck would have pivoted. M.Reck would have already had a direction. But because
how about this?
Cameron
not to cut your wisdom, I did Memphis Bleak first in-depth interview. Like
you did?
Yeah, go on YouTube. And it's a classic interview. And then I did Beanie Siegel. It was on my old platform called Forbes DVD. Classic interview.
Oh, okay.
Classic. I'm talking classic to the point you never heard Memphis Bleak speak on none of these things. That's so when I see people do interviews with Bleak, now all they doing is my old work. You dig what I'm saying? I got classic interviews from 15 years ago. Niggas are doing interviews right now. My shit is blow they shit out the water 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be really worrying. And then also, even when you mention these newer platforms that don't really know how to interview, these niggas be copying, you know, the shit that I did, my guests and all that, but they don't really got, you know, that knowledge. They don't really got the history. They don't do the research, and they just don't know. So they just look bad at it. You know what I mean? But you know what? I'm here because of the people. Love is love. I do what I do because I love hip hop. I do what I do because, and then I seen Vlad, right? The shit that I said to you and the Reck Mob. The nigga took what I said and said it on a Breakfast Club. Wow. I said I interview people because these are the questions that I always, you know, wanted to ask these people myself personally. The nigga said the shit verbatim on the Breakfast Club. You know what else he did verbatim? I did a show with my partners, DMX DJ, aka DJ Superior, and DJ Moschino on the Unsung Heroes, right? And I forgot how Memphis Bleek and Tony Yayo came up, but I said Memphis Bleek and Tony Yayo are probably the two most lawyers dudes in hip hop.
Took that from you.
You see that, right? He took that, and the nigga said, "Oh yeah, I seen somebody tweet about it." Nigga, ain't nobody ever tweet about it. Nigga, I said it. So that's what I'm saying about this whole game. From the niggas that's in the space that I'm in and these rappers, all they did was take from me, but act like, I don't know what's going on, or the Reck Mob don't know what's going on. You niggas have been exposed. Your niggas is clowns.
Like you saying, bro, that's what I love about life. Things always come back around the right way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, when you, like, people don't understand. It's all about, like, look, I think Nas is the greatest rapper ever. Like, I don't even think it's close. I think I got Nas, I got Jigga. They're my top two. But one thing I always liked about Nas and Jay, they were consistent. And you like Nas and Jay, you consistent. So these dudes can come and they can just saturate the market. But at the end of the day, you always gonna be here and we always gonna support you. It's me especially, because you always give something new. And I'm like, damn. And then I always call my family, yo, did you feel like, yo, you should check out Tap In the Reck. Yo, this shit is crazy. Because it's fun to learn.
Yeah.
But yo, Reck, I gotta ask you a quick question. Is it funny though why nobody asked Memphis Bleek this question? Why did Jay-Z let you be on Dear Summer? He should have asked him. I know you would have asked.
You said Dear Summer?
Yeah, he should have asked, if Cameron's such a good journalist, why didn't he ask Memphis yesterday, why wasn't you on your own song, Dear Summer?
Word, right? You put it on your album. See this?
Yeah, you would have asked that.
Listen, first of all, I would have been like, yo, why you ain't put a verse on Dear Summer? I wouldn't even look. If that's my album, right? And this is Jay-Z. That's, his big homie, but whatever. Right? I'd have took it upon myself and did my own remix to it, right? I would have had both versions on it. Because as an artist, and then and like you said, as a journalist, I would have asked him, like, yo, my nigga, why didn't you put a verse to Dear Summer, on your album? Like, what happened? Well, you dropped the ball, my nigga. You dig what I'm saying? So you're right. Now, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of these artists, even with Bleek, right? I'm glad you brought him up. I don't really rock with the nigga, right? Because I gave him a dope interview and I shot a video for free, right? Shit went viral. Interview and this is during the World Star Forbes DVD days, right? Shit went viral in there, right? The nigga did some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I always did music, right? But I'm always going to do my job as a journalist, right? So the nigga hated, right? Nigga tried to tell me, he said, yo, what you into, fam? You just do interviews? I said, nah, I really do music. Like, because I guess he didn't know. He's like, damn, man, another nigga that do music? I said, yo, my nigga, I do music. You asked me what I did. So I knew he was a hater from that. And then I had let him know. I said, yo, son, I spoke to Siegel. I'm going to get up and do an interview with Siegel because I didn't want to blindside a nigga. We built a rapport, whatever. I didn't really know him like that. We did the interview, did the video. He like, nah, do your thing, whatever Siegel gonna say. Because this is when Siegel was airing out Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't really feeling Bleek. I think he dropped that Average Cat diss record to Jay-Z. Right? So he like, yeah, do your thing. You a journalist, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to do that. So I guess the niggas around Bleek must have rocked him to sleep. Cause now he calls me later on. I might have spoke to him like 12. He might have called me like 6 or something. Yeah, son. Yeah, I was speaking to my niggas. They was saying like, yo, how you going to interview Siegel? You just interview me. I said, yo, my nigga, we just spoke and you told me I'm supposed to do that. So
you tapped in with him first. You already told him that.
Yeah, I didn't even have to tell him that, right? So
didn't have to.
Well, I said, yo, my nigga, you know what I'm gonna do for you? Yo, we holler like that. You know what I'm saying? I got off the phone. You know what I mean? Because first of all, I ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. You dig what I'm saying? Right. I do what I do. I'm my own boss. And I did you a favor, my nigga. Stop it. You didn't pay me for nothing. Didn't even give me no good incentive money. Yo, my nigga, the interview went off. It did numbers. The video went off. It did numbers. he was supposed to been like, yo, and plus, you know what I would have did? Yo, Reck, yo, you need something? Nah, homie, you good. It's just the fact that you didn't even give a gesture, my nigga. You should have even gave a gesture. That's what somebody who's G'd up would have did. You feel me? But you know.
But though, Reck, though, everybody learned. He learned from his master. He learned from Jay. He always did shady stuff to him. You know what I mean? Like instead of doing him a lot of favors, he would always big homie him. So I think that he was just trying to repeat. He was just repeating what was done to him. And it's funny. I remember the other day. You probably saw this story. He was talking about how he said he wanted Jay-Z to come to his restaurant in Vegas. And he said Jay-Z just laughed, but he sent like his family members. But he was like, damn, and you know how Bleak. And one thing I learned from Bleak, every time he starts laughing and joking, he be hurt.
Yeah, he hurt. Nigga Jay-Z like treating that nigga like the help. Like treating that nigga like you a bellboy, man. A bus boy, nigga. Like you a grown ass man about to be 50, nigga still treating you like you under the deodorant, my nigga. Because you carry yourself like that. You carry yourself like that.
But you know what's funny though? It's like every single time people come to him and they tell him what Jay do, he always defending Jay. And I'm like, bro, like your man's not perfect. Like the other day he was talking, Saigon was talking about how there were 3 songs that were supposed to go to him, and they went to it, and then Jay took them. And then Bleak was like, nah, you know, you gotta blame Just Blaze. I said, bro, your man's not perfect, bro. Like your man, yo, he takes, bro. Jay-Z, listen, I love Jay, bro. Like listen, like I said, he's second to Nas for me. Mm-hmm. But Jay's done some dirty. Jay's done dirty things. Yo, he's taking so many songs and concepts from people. So it's like you gotta be able to look at your man. But you know what? I gotta give Dame credit. Dame said it the best about Bleak. Bleak never wanted to be his own man. Bleak wanted to be his, like, you know, Jay-Z's little man. And at the end of the day, this is what James said he didn't want. He said he didn't want Bleak to be doing interviews about Jay. Because, you know, when you watch that interview, that's literally what the interview's about. Mm-hmm. It was like 2% questions about Bleak, what Bleak got going on. It was like this. Hey, Bleak, how you doing? Then the interview, what you got going on? But 98% of the interview was about what's going on with Jay. Mm-hmm. When he could have at least, you know, when you could have done the interview, mm-hmm. and you would have asked him what's going on with you, and you know, why didn't you put out more albums? You know, like it would have been much more of a Bleak centric interview. But anyway, man, I think all this is a joke, bro, and I'm happy that you exposed it and your third eye called it as being a play. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed that it was a play. I think I think it takes away from journalism because bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. There's so much negativity in this world. I don't like all that. You know what I mean? I don't like that to be a beef and like, oh, he came on my show. It's like, come on, man. That's not cool. Like, it's just like, for example, like when you say you got an interview coming up, bro, we gonna tap in. We don't need controversy for us to tap into M.Reck. We gonna tap in because we fuck with you. Nah, you know, like we don't need plays to tap in. So yeah, man. That's
appreciate you, good brother. Thank you. Nah.
Always a pleasure.
Salute, Ken. Yep. Peace. Let's get it, man. We here, man. Run the lights up. I'm gonna rock out. I mean, I'm already over 2 hours. Salute to SJ. I see you in the room. Been working. I just haven't had a chance to salute you. You know what I mean? You know, these callers, you know what I mean? They be on what they on. I don't want to be cutting their wisdom. So nevertheless, the lines is open, man. As you see, everything that I be predicting and everything that I be forecasting, you see, it plays out in real time. Peace.
Peace. What's good, M.Reck?
What's going on? Who this?
The game fucked up, niggas. Beats is banging, niggas. Your hook didn't. Your lyrics didn't. Your gangster look did it. So I would spit it. No, I ain't gonna even do that. But look, man. Look. This is Giovanni from Atlanta.
What's going on,
G? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man. I'm gonna spit some real shit, right? Like, I'm gonna spew some facts.
You're cursing, bro. Easy.
All right, my bad, Rick. But look, that's what I'm saying. Everybody gotta relax, man. When it comes to Blizzle and Hove, y'all can't doubt the fact of what they did, man. Hove put on. He's still going. And I predicted it already before Blizzle even said anything. I was like, look, he gonna come out with an album. I predicted that. I already know. Look, go back and listen to 444. It sounds different now. To everybody that was asleep before, it sounds different now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, niggas ain't disputing nothing. Like, we just over here doing what we doing, and niggas is just speaking on how niggas copying and how niggas is moving nasty out here. So, I guess you as a fan, you on what you on. Salute to them. You want to call Blizzard, you want to call Bleak Blizzle and Jay-Z Hove. I never called them niggas Blizzle. I never called them Hove. But salute to them. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, M.Reck, I've been following you for a minute, man. Scared, spooky hours.
Salute.
I've been waiting for that to come back for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I still got the app downloaded.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Nah, I appreciate you. We about to drop some new episodes. I'm just doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. You know what I mean? I got y'all. I got the new season 2 about to come. So y'all about to get the new trailer for that and everything. Nah, I appreciate you, Gio. Nah, love is love.
Man. Yeah, it's all. I just had to call and have some time today. You know what I'm saying? I know I'll be hearing and listening. But it's like, come on, man. Like, when I hear something about like Hove and them niggas Bleak, I'll be like, okay, all right, man, let me listen, let me see what's up. But everybody got their own stories out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, it's all good. I mean, your man Memphis Bleak hated on what I'm doing. Now he doing what I'm doing. So that's what the call is. I'm be honest with you.
I ain't gonna lie. No. Look, I've been following for a long time from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So I know the story. You feel me? So when you told that story about that, it was a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to the Snipe DVD days and all that.
Listen,
but
man, all I'm doing is telling the truth, and everything is documented, man. So I tell niggas, I love hip hop, but a lot of these niggas did funny shit, do weird shit. Y'all seen it in real time. And hey, you know what? Y'all ain't gotta believe me. You can see it yourself. I did this live, and I told niggas, I said this whole shit is a play. While I'm still on this live, you see the whole play out. You know what I'm saying? You see respond to Cameron in the comments. I told niggas, I said what it was. I said these niggas is doing shit to be in the algorithm. You know what I mean?
Fact.
So,
Fact.
And the callers is calling back like, damn, Reck, you called it. Like, damn, we on the same live and the shit played out. These niggas couldn't even wait. I told y'all what's going on.
And it's like, another thing, right? I mean, we know, hey, the whole course of the whole game is the algorithm is different now, right? Soon as the wave, Don Snow, Max Bigavell get out in November, it's really gonna switch up. You feel what I'm saying? So, niggas is out running around like, trying to get what they can get right now, but they know they don't. You feel me? Like it's all about the change for the better. Nah,
that's a fact. Yo, Gio, I appreciate you, my brother. I got you too on the Spooky Hours app. We dropping some new episodes for Spooky Hours, and we bringing the call-in show back. I'm just doing a million things. I know you see that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh yeah.
I got
you. Sure. We gonna link, bro. We gonna link.
Y'all, family. Peace. Salute to the Reck Mob. I'm here, man. I got y'all. Everybody who got the Spooky Hours app, I got y'all with the new content. Trust me, I'm doing a lot for real. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. I didn't forget about y'all. I'm gonna bless y'all. Anybody, and I'm gonna do the back dates. Anybody who had the app for a minute, been holding it down, y'all gonna have special privileges. You're gonna get special invites to like screenings and premieres, and I'm gonna be giving y'all stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe some Spooky Hours merch or whatever it is. Y'all might get with the new episodes. Y'all may get exclusive access. Like just for being loyal, supporters and stuff like that. So what I mean, just bear with me because I am independent. Doing this shit for my own bag and the support from y'all. You dig? So, it ain't no Jewish nigga, ain't no, major entity that's, financing M.Reck and M.Reck TV. This is me, okay? And courtesy of the Reck Mob, showing support, and I appreciate that. So, just bear with me. And I want to say thank you. Nevertheless, all right, let's get it going though. For everybody just now tuned in, I know it's people coming in. Cameron allegedly, I gotta say that, definitely gotta say it now. Went off on his former CEO Lance Rivera, right, on Instagram, and let me show y'all real quick, okay? I got it right here. I got a screenshot. So Lance Rivera did a interview on All the Dialogue, And the question was posed about if Cameron would have played songs from his first album, Confessions of Fire, it would have been a different outcome for the verses against the Locks. And I guess he was you know, kind of like tricked into that question by, the Art of Dialogue nigga. Fell for the bait. And said, or allegedly, yeah, it would have been a different verses because that album had #1 records that resonated heavy with New York. Okay. And then Cameron, right here, that I got his response on the screen, big text so you can see it, responds, shaking my head. Yo, Lance, I'm Rivera. You might be right. Right there. He's letting you know it ain't serious. You might be right. But I would keep my opinion to myself, especially since I sent you over 20K in the last year because you're homeless and was sleeping on Jacob York couch freeloading. I felt bad for you. You're too old to be homeless. Then asking for my contacts for book deals, movies, etc. But I talk more about it on Talk with Flea. And don't try calling me neither. You open this can of worms again. So let me tell more shit that I never said. And I don't want to hear it wasn't that crazy. When a nigga help you when you down bad, it should only be I have nothing to say about Killer. That's my nigga. Right? So in less than an hour, I told y'all, when I covered this, I said I feel like it's a play because they got each other number. That's Cam, former CEO, and what? Nevertheless, here go Un. Like I said, it was a play. I said it. Un is gonna wind up being on Talk with Flea. I told you all that. Now here go Un responding at Mr. Cameron. Let's start with the money you sent me. I really appreciated it at the time that you sent it. I really thought it was a birthday gift. For the record, it was $9,500. I'll gladly send it back if it was a loan. Now addressing my gracious host, Jacob York, who had a $20,000 a month condo in Beverly Hills hosted by me. While I was working developing Fulton Street for Amazon Audible for Fulton. It's funny how he's promoting his project and where it's going to be at, right? Well, it's not a play, but anyhow. And as it pertains to your movie connects, your Hollywood connects came from me, check percentage credits. That's the percentage movie that he was involved with Cameron, Queen Latifah, and Omar Gooden. The whole shit is a play. All right? Because now he's bringing up percentage. So now when niggas keep hearing this percentage movie, what niggas gonna do? Niggas gonna go to the streaming apps and stream it. Okay. All right. And then he goes, and don't talk on Talk with Flea without me. That's a play right there. Don't talk on Talk with Flea without me. Nigga talking about his platform and letting you know, don't talk without me. We have a real personal discussion. And I told y'all in the interview, don't come out and defend and the rest. I could read the rest. It got cut off. But like I told y'all, once again, the whole shit was a play. I see all this shit from a mile away. Salute to these. It's slow money out here. You dig what I'm saying? On front, it's slow motion out here. So I understand, but for me, I just waited out. You see, like I haven't been going live every day. I might have been, this month is almost about to end. It's today's the 21st. I've probably been live maybe 3 times because it's been weak. You know what I'm saying? I put shorts up. I've been putting shorts up. Matter of fact, go watch that David Flats Sparks interview I did. Let me matter of fact, it's on Complex too. Here go the link. So shouts to BG too, Bernadette. Complex covered it, and then it's on my channel, the long form interview. The short, y'all ran it up crazy. It's going crazy on TikTok. It's going crazy on IG, going crazy on the YouTube shorts. But we got the long form. Make the long form go crazy. That's the link to Complex covering M.Reck interview with David Flat. Sparks speaking on Jake Paul, Javante Tank Davis, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Zab Judah, so forth and so on. All right, the brother knows his boxing. It's a dope interview. We got many more interviews to come. It's on my channel. I put it up now, probably like almost 4 hours ago. It's exclusive. Go check it out. Salute the Complex. Salute the BG for covering the M.Reck interview because it's exclusive. Nobody got that. Make sure you'll go. Matter of fact, let me put the link in the chat room. So while I'm about to get off this live, y'all gonna be watching my new interview with my brother David Flat Sparks. Okay, here go the link right here, and I'm gonna put M.Reck exclusive interview. Matter of fact, here go the link. Go watch it. Go run it up. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope interview. If you into boxing, if you just you support me, just go watch it. The link is there. You know what I mean? Sometimes I be feeling like I be over promoting. That's just me. I like promoting, but sometimes I be feeling like if it's on the channel, but then again, the way they be suppressing shit, because a lot of y'all be like, yo, Reck, I never got the alert. So that's why I go over and beyond. So if you hear me repeat myself, that's me, feeling like, okay, I'm being suppressed. Let me bring some more awareness to my projects, my interviews, or whatever I'm doing. So, that's just me. Anything with my name on it, I go hard. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean? Anything that my name is attached to, I go hard with. I'm grateful to even be here. I'm doing this shit. This is something I loved as a kid, hip hop. And the fact that I get to do what I love and doing what I love, I'm treating it like I never got a view, like I never got a dollar, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm brand new to it. So that's just my approach. So if you see me go hard the way I'm going hard, pause. That's me because I love the culture. I love what I do. I appreciate what I do. I'm grateful. Y'all ain't got to be here, even though the algorithm's suppressing it. The people that's still here, I appreciate y'all. So we're gonna keep it going. Run the likes up. How many likes we got? Matter of fact, let me see how many likes we got. Let me see. Oh, 378. Come on, we can't get the likes up to 500 at least. I've been rocking out. Yeah, you gotta stay hungry. That's of course, man. That's a fact. Yo, Hashim of the beloved flock, man. I ain't gonna front. Your comments is. I'm feeling your comments. You've been having some dope comments, and you're right. You gotta stay hungry. You know what I mean? That's with anything you do, not just being in the music business, any business or just in general in life. Stay hungry. Stay grateful, and everything's gonna work out. Never get comfortable. You know what I mean? Somebody that's running it up out here, never look at, oh, that's just such and such. I get back to them. Treat that shit like it's the best thing ever. You know what I mean? That's my advice to you. A lot of people are too comfortable. A lot of people, they be put in situations and they don't treat it as such, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Never, because it's people who was trying to get in contact with me for years. And and this is a test. And I keep my distance because I know as soon as I give you access, you're going to treat it like, oh, I just Reck. I get back to him or whatever. And that's when I got to distance myself because soon as you treat me like I'm regular, even though I am regular, I'm humble, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, tripping, ego tripping. What I'm saying is, I put it down out here. You know what I mean? Soon as I give you that access, never get comfortable. Soon as you get comfortable, I'm going to snatch that rug and pull that plug. Okay? Because I remember when your ass was on that Google Voice trying to get my attention. Remember those days. Because everybody went through that Google Voice. You feel me? That Google Voice number and all that. I'm going to go back to that. You know what I mean? Just in general. Talk to everybody through Google Voice. I may or may not get your call. And I may respond in 2-3 weeks, if that. You know? Because that's the only thing people respect. When they get access to you, they get comfortable. You know? Never get comfortable. And so I like that comment from Hashim. Stay hungry. You know what I mean? He said, thank you, brother. I got a screenplay I'm going to send to you soon. Salute. No doubt. Email it to mrecktv submissions at gmail.com. Or mrecktv promo at gmail.com. No doubt, my brother. Send it, man. I check it out. If it's dope, we could definitely work out the business. You know what I'm saying? Salute. I want to see everybody win, bro. Like, even though, you know, I need more help, but regardless of what, I'm still throwing the alleys. Unlike your favorite rappers and your favorite celebrities, they just take from y'all. They ain't throwing nothing back. They ain't throwing no opportunities back. They ain't, you know, trying to put you in a position of money. And also make sure you'll get that M.Reck TV token. You know what I'm saying? You could download the Coinbase app and get that. You know what I mean? M.Reck TV token. Salute to Jason and Omar, KB Beyond. Go get that M.Reck TV token. You could download it off the Coinbase app. Go run it up. You know what I'm saying? Let me refresh Cameron Page. Maybe he responded to Un. You know what I'm saying? Or Fat Joe might have jumped in the comment. Who knows? Let's hit refresh. Let's see. All right. Oh, Cameron responded. Let me see. No, he didn't. No, that's the old one. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Did Un erase his comment? Because we talking about it? I don't know. Oh, if you see your man Freaky, look. Now your man Freaky Zeke responded. Let me show you on real time. Let me take this off the screen. All right, we go to Cameron Page. Y'all can see the comments. Okay. So right now, I'm on Cameron Page. Let me mute this. This niggas be trying to flag niggas for the interviews. Freaky Zeke responded. Better run. The rabbit got the gun. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, you know, niggas keeping the bullshit going, you know, the whole play going, you know. Let me see. Okay. Who else responded? Freaky Zeke from 730 Dipset. And then you got people in the comments responding. He didn't really say nothing too crazy. Yo, I'm from the Bronx. Stay in Baltimore. With them bars for Omar Gooden. Let's get to that. And then at reply, the nigga Zip. Mr. Let's get to that. See, I salute everybody. You know what I mean? I don't know niggas, but I salute niggas. As long as niggas never said no hating or funny shit, even though niggas jacked the whole loop, I still salute. I'm trying to see. Oh, somebody said something about his poom poom shorts. Shula the Dawn said poom poom shorts and a hoodie combo ain't the way to do pink either. By the way, niggas. Yo, matter of fact, let's look at this shit. This shit look crazy and nasty. Yo, niggas said he got on poom poom shorts and a hoodie. You know what's so crazy? Oh man, that's wild, bro. Run the lights up, man. See, this is how you know niggas ain't got your best interest. The interviewer, the videographer, they were supposed to say, yo, bro, let's take an hour and a half. Let's go to the mall. Or if we gonna shoot you, let's shoot from the neck up. But really, I'm looking at the whole outfit. I would have just said, yo, let's go to the mall, man. Let's take a time out. Let's get you right, Playboy, because him having on nigga said he got on Daisy Dukes. That's crazy. Nigga said the nigga got on Daisy Dukes. The nigga who allegedly stabbed Jay-Z got on Daisy Dukes on the Art of Dialogue. Crazy, man. Crazy. Allegedly. This shit is, you can't make this shit up. Run the likes up. Salute to the Reck Mob, man. Let me open the lines up because I know y'all with this shit. So I'm gonna take a few more calls. Rock out at the 3-hour mark, and then yeah, man, we off this, man. I appreciate y'all. You know, I'm working. They got me working hard so I can get my numbers. I'm gonna work hard so I can get respectable numbers because I'm not gonna allow the algorithm or YouTube having me look crazy. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the numbers, but I'm still gonna come out respectable on top, regardless of what. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said he looking like a bozo. Nigga said Russell Simmons in yoga and yoga shorts. Oh man. Yeah, and a nigga shady, my nigga. Like, how you don't say that to you know what I'm saying? Like you so thirsty for an interview, you don't even care about a nigga well-being. Like, yo, this is forever now. Now you gonna forever get roasted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Cam is petty, so that's the first thing Cam is gonna start with. You know, if it was really real, Cam would have smoked them for wearing those Daisy Dukes. That's how you know it was a play, because you know Cam is petty like that. And he probably do it now because niggas is listening, you know what I'm saying? You know? But, you know, that would have been the first thing. Niggas got the nerve to be talking bad about me when they on these fucking platforms with poom poom shorts. You know, Cam, that's Cam, you know. That's Cam whole motto. You know what I'm saying? Is to be petty and to shame a nigga. Nigga said his son looks sus too. All right, let me get to these calls, man. Salute to the Reck Mob. Put the number on the screen. I'm gonna rock out for another 8 minutes. If you want to call up real quick, give an assessment on, you know, this whole thing playing out on M.Reck TV. We saw it in real time. You can. Or I'll probably tap in later. But make sure you'll go watch that David Flat Sparks interview. Where we at? Hold on 1 second. Real quick. Matter of fact, I should just play it. I mean, I'm gonna play my man. I'm playing everybody else shit, right? So you can watch the interview, but let's go to my own interview, right? Why the fuck I don't be playing it instead of me always, you know, putting the links there? I'm gonna play the interview. Why not? Cover my own content. These niggas be hating. Got the best content in the business. They go the link here for you to watch it after that, but we gonna watch it too. All right, why not? Even if you watch it here, give me another watch when you hit the link. Let's go. We going to David Flat Sparks, speaking on Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, Javante Tate Davis, Lamont Roach, Floyd Mayweather, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Let's go. Exclusive. We did this in Times Square, New York City. Let's get it. I filmed, edit this myself. I do everything. Drove myself there, all that. Let's go.
TV. M.Reck TV.
Right now, they saying that Tank retired. He don't want to do the rematch with Roach. So I'm like fake taking it easy, and Jake Paul caught me. Beat!
We back at it. Now we at round 3. Assessments on M.Reck TV with David Flat Sparks. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul exhibition fight. Let's talk about it.
So for the people who don't know, I was Jake Paul's sparring partner for that fight. So let me tell y'all how that went down, because that was crazy. Shout out to my brother, J. Leon Love. He trains Jake Paul. He put the call in, boom. Yo, Flat, he told me he was going to throw me the alley, but you know, the way to work, he always, again, shout out to my man, J. Leon Love, because he always show love. Quick story, I
want you to watch the full interview, but you see how my man Flat shout out the trainer that threw him the alley-oop. Did I not say that earlier? Real niggas salute. I gave you the analogy with my sister put me on the game, like how she buying stuff for the low and she's selling it. That's her new hustle. That's all you got to do. You see the fact that I didn't have to ask him, yo, who he did that just cause. Shout out to the homie. That's all these niggas got to do, but they won't do that. Matter of fact, I was going to play the full interview. Go watch it. It's dope. He's talking about sparring with Jake Paul. He's talking about, Zab Judah. That's his homie. Mike Tyson. He was even saying that he thought Mike Tyson was going to feel away because, during the time when Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, they was doing the campaigning for the fight, being that Flat is from Brooklyn. Mike is from Brooklyn. He like, yo, Mike may take it like he going against the hometown. So go check the interview out. It was a dope interview. Matter of fact, I'll give you a little glimpse. I'm not making this up. Look. There we go.
Tyson, right? Saying, pointed at Mike Tyson,
right?
Saying, he threw the fight. You know what I'm saying? What's your assessment?
Nah, he ain't throw it. Another thing I want to throw in there, right? When I got the call to be Jake Paul's sparring partner, I had to pick up the phone and call Big Bro Zab and see if I get the okay, because Mike is Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? That's the Ville. That's home. That's the home turf. So I can't go against home. You know what I'm saying? But Zab was like, nah, go get your money. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike understand. Mike is the big homie, but he understand.
Correct.
Go watch the full interview. You know what I'm saying? Dope interviews on my channel. You know what I mean? I know y'all show love to the shorts, but the long version is out. So let's run the numbers up on that. It's on Complex. Go, click on Complex and you can watch it on the Complex website. You can watch it on the YouTube. Go run the numbers up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because it looks good too when y'all clicking on that Complex link. I got the Complex link in the community too on my YouTube, and it's in the chat room. I'm gonna put it in the chat room too. You know what I mean? Salute the BG, salute the Complex, showing that love. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's get it. So salute to the Reck Mob. We coming up on that 3-hour mark. Run the likes up. Yeah, everything I'm doing is moving, man, and we doing this independently. You know what I mean? And I'm blessed. I'm grateful. Salute to everybody. Salute to SJ. Salute to Tyson. I see you in here. Go run it up on this interview. It's the exclusive. Ain't nobody got this. Nobody got this angle. Nobody got my man Spark. And my man David Flash Sparks is AKA the Mad Boxer. He got this thing that he do. He run down on the Times Square superheroes. Just fun. You know what I mean? It's all fun. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just say this. I don't want to spoil it, but I make sure they taken care of. If you want to put one on one together, I know they out there hustling, trying to feed their family. I'm taking care of them. So if they was in any footage with him where it looks like he's, being aggressive with them, I took care of them. So don't worry about it. Don't get all sensitive. It's all well and fun. Okay. All right. So when you see him, pressing the Hulk, I guess it's like these Mexicans, they wearing the superhero, costumes. So Flat, he got this character called the Mad Boxer that he does. So if you see these videos, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? It's all well and fun. That's all. And I got a whole different angle that I gave Flat where I said, yo, I'm gonna just say this. You got to run down on some official dudes too. You can't just run down on these superheroes in Times Square. That ain't really fair. You got to run down on dudes that can fight like you. And without me putting out the information, we doing that. So you're going to see some of your favorite, people that know how to throw their hands in some of these new Mad Boxer skits with me and David Flat Spark. So yeah, we turning that into a series. Like that'll be like an internet series, and if we want to turn it into a TV series, we will. But right now we just having fun. And Flat gonna be doing all the assessments on everything in boxing, like we've been doing 15 years ago on Forbes DVD. You could, everything is documented. That's my brother right here. And he's nice in boxing, undefeated. And yeah, he's moving. He got a fight coming up too. So get familiar with David Flat Sparks, aka the Mad Boxer. Make sure you follow him on Instagram at David_Flat_Sparks on Instagram, TikTok, all that. All right. Salute to the Reck Mob. Let them know that I sent y'all. You know what I mean? Get familiar with my brother too. All right. I appreciate y'all. Double deuces and bubble gooses, y'all. Salute to SJ. Thank you. Appreciate everything you do. And I'm gone, y'all. You heard? I'll tap back in with y'all later. Make sure y'all run the likes up, man. Let me know how y'all felt about this live and just everything that's going on. And make sure you download the Spooky Hours app in the Apple Store, Google Play Store. Go watch the new So Reckless show with Gene Dill on the Vira Network. Yeah, I gotta promote everything I'm doing. But other than that, I'm gone. Make sure you cop that M.Reck TV token off the Coinbase wallet app too. All right? Go make you some money. Go run it up. Peace. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone. Salute to the Reck Mob. Much love. Now I gotta, where the hell is my outro? Gone. Oh yeah, leave those comments too in the regular comment section. Let me know how you felt about this live. Do that right now. Run it up. I'm gonna comment back too. Let me know how you felt about this live. Peace.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pays in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny.